Was everyone here last week?
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
so, yes.
Alright. So we all know where we are and what we're doing here. Come to Mintan, have broken into the keep. The castle, the temple, surrounded by earthworks. We've done this in the middle of the night. We didn't clear out the top level. It's only a 2-story building. We haven't cleared out the top level. We've just ported straight into the lower level. And we're going straight to the heart. And it looks like we found the beating heart. I guess we might as well get straight into it. All right. Well, here we are in the heart of this keep. It's the tunnels are illuminated. There are some torches here and there. The whole place is not well illuminated, but there is some sources of light. We've alerted everyone. For all we know, we've alerted the entire city. They might be mobilizing all number of troops. For all we know, they might be teleporting troops in. We don't have time to speculate. We only have time to react. This hellhound is dead. This hellhound is dead. We've killed both of the guards in this room. We've killed a guard over to our east. We appear to have more or less secured this very small sector. There's no movement or sound coming from the southwest, but there is movement and sound coming from just about every other direction, including up.
Don't like the sound of that.
Amara.
All right. Let's get into it.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da. She's going to cast Blade Song on herself and ready an Eldritch Blast in case something appears.
You can probably see the guy to the north.
Yes, that you can. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this first, because there's a lot of things. Da-da-da-da, Blade Song. Woot woot. Da-da-da-da. And I'm just going to cast Eldritch Blast at this person up here.
Alright. You have a clear shot.
Is it 2 beams or 3 at this level? 3. Oh my god!
wow.
Oh, hello.
Bring in the pain.
All right. 14,
44.
23. Is it 24? Right.
14, 22, 37, 44.
44. More than enough. And you shatter his body and he falls down to the ground in just pieces of armor. Liters of blood sprayed up against the door and wall.
I feel sorry for that guy. He caught 2 fireballs in a row, followed by just that.
Yeah, his execution was immediate. He deserves a place at the table with Bane, that guy.
And I am my turn.
All right.
The homunculus is just going to kind of keep pace with the back of the group so it can keep an eye out on what's happening behind us.
hang on. All right. What's our highest passive perception?
Uh,
18?
18 is
about
pretty high.
18.
16 for me.
Cool.
Yeah,
The pair of you. Yeah. What's yours? Sorry.
18.
Cool. For those of you with 15 or higher, you can hear some movement behind this door to the far left. It sounds like swearing. Bailey the dogs, what cursed invasion be over yonder door?
Okay. Let's see. Let's move. Let's yeah, move about there. We got down this corridor. A whole lot of nothing at the moment. Okay, so this area where I'm standing, where are the sources of illumination? Because it's relevant for me where darkness is or isn't.
Oh, okay. Let's see. There's a chandelier torch hanging up here. This entire place, it looks like it's pretty brightly lit to me. I don't think that there's anywhere near you that's not brightly lit.
What about
There's
this
a chandelier. You're right underneath the chandelier, in fact.
Right, what about this little nook down here?
Are you not able to tell where dim light is?
I can kind of see like there's an edge of a circle here. There's an
Yeah.
edge of a circle here.
I think there's like almost
But
like a
I can't-
triangle there. That's like, what is it like? That there, I
Yeah.
think that looks like dim light.
Yeah, I think dim light still counts as light. I think it has to be total darkness.
You probably won't find any darkness in here then.
Without,
Doesn't look like
without
unless you want
turning
to
the lights off yourself, yeah.
Precisely, that's right. Yeah.
All right.
You're directly underneath the chandelier right now, or specifically, it's right here.
All right. So I'm gonna, as my action, use my innate cast of darkness above myself to cover the chandelier with magical darkness.
That will block out your own vision.
Can I not like center it on the ceiling or something?
Right. Yeah, I suppose.
I'm
so,
not
yeah.
quite sure how high the ceiling is.
Yep.
Right, that kinda helped. Not really. This still looks
really.
like it's dim light.
Yeah.
Ah well, I just have to accept it. Then I guess I will.
Keeping in mind that you just the stuff that shows as bright light for you might just be dim because of your dark vision. Like,
It's really hard to tell, yeah, where
You are
darkness
emitting
is
light,
or isn't.
Oh,
Um,
I don't think I should be. I have
Cool. So
I
what?
got my goggles of the night from Aravan.
Cool. All right.
That looks pretty dark. It's the darkest I can see.
It's easier for you to tell than me because I get all of the light from every person as well as like their vision and the monster's vision, so it's impossible for me to tell.
if
Fair
you, I think it's Shift or Control L on a token, you'll be able to see what they can see.
Yeah, and I can do like that, but I mean, surely you can do that for yourself. You know, like if I have to look through your eyes, you
Yeah,
do it
I don't think
yourself.
I don't see anywhere that looks like it's proper darkness.
Don't think
That's
there is
fine.
anywhere.
Well, I just noticed my vision just changed significantly for some reason.
I deleted the light.
Right.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Dark vision is dim light.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say this where I'm probably in dim light right now. And I'll move as a bonus action. Probably back here. I want to try and get an angle on both of these corridors. So right a little bit further back.
Sure. These are
Alright.
steps. They're about, I don't know, 10 inches high, 8 to 10 inches high. So they're not very large steps, but they are steps.
Alright, from here I should have a good field of view over both corridors.
Yeah.
That's good.
Excellent. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
right, cool. Those of you who have Arcana can make a perception check.
So proficiency in Arcana grants us a perception check.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everyone can hear some spells being cast, but well, if you've got without proficiency in Arcana, you're not going to understand what they might be anyway. All right, Amara, you hear the. Speaking of words, up to this left-hand door, the one immediate to your left on your screen, and you hear the sound of a relatively familiar spell being cast. Spirit Guardians.
No.
No? What?
No.
Okay.
I think he's just expressing his distaste.
He would rather not?
I'd rather you cast more fireballs, thanks.
No,
Okay.
Here comes like 4 clerics, all with spirit guardians running into the center of our party.
Yep.
Alright. I just want to check that you can't see this aura, because you shouldn't be able to. And
I can't see anything. Well, I mean, not anything, but I can't see an aura. You're good.
Yeah. Yep, that works? Okay, cool. But you can't see that aura, can you?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. All right. Will we be botting Cloud?
Does anyone here wish to learn how to operate mechanically a 3-class multi-class,
Yeah.
which appears to be all over the place?
I had just been thinking that myself, honestly. Yeah.
No, because it took me 2 sessions to finally get all my shit in order.
Yeah,
So
I think Jack is the only one that can understand his character without spending 3 hours looking at it.
All right. He will head east and hold the corridor.
He can defend our gate.
Yeah.
Can hold the
That's
door.
right.
damn it, Sash.
Hold the door! Hold the door!
This is. I'm going to show you his Hodor symbol. Hold the door!
No, and when he comes back, we had to tell him you could only speak in the syllables ho and door from now on.
Cloud! I cry when I watch that scene every time.
Close the door!
Alright. And what could that have been? I know not. Well, somebody's going to have to go and find out. I think Cloud can see him. Yeah, he can. Cloud sees someone. But he's holding the door, so old mate will just open fire at him. And we'll assume that they are kind of engaged with each other right now.
Oh,
But-
congrats.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks. Yeah. Means a lot to me. All right. Getting close to done.
There's just a few of them, is there?
There's a couple.
Hey, Arctic, real quick. I can't see the aura, but has Amara been affected by that necrotic radiant damage?
Not yet.
Okay.
Basically, as soon as they open the door, yes.
All right. I think that brings us to Keviak.
Yeah, Keviak is going to rage, move up to this door, and prepare to attack whoever's on the other side when they open it.
Excellent. So, you've got your action held and ready.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do this as a group. Those of you down in this bottom room, Mara notably, but also Sanj and Lucius, perhaps even Zevram, will hear people coming down the stairs. You might also see their shadows extending all the way down here, as they start. It looks like that. Yeah, they're going to emerge probably around about there.
Just a kind of point of order, something that should be mentioned in case it hasn't already, is that keeping in mind we are currently under the effects of Sanja's seeming spell, so we do look like Zentarum ourselves.
Good call.
So I mean, if we're acting suspiciously, obviously that might give it away, but that's just
Yeah, visually at least.
everyone should be aware that we are currently disguised as Zentarum. If we can use that for confusion, then all the better.
Be aware that it could confuse ourselves as well.
Yeah,
Wait, is that?
I'm
is that
assuming
Sanj?
we
Is
can
that
tell
Sanj?
who we are.
How?
Sanj gave us the disguises himself. It's not like he's copied specific people.
Fair enough.
Do all look like identical duplicates of the same guy or something?
It's varied descriptions of just general sort of, just a wide array of races decked in what the two guards out the front were wearing.
You're a little.
I'm the
you're a little-
dwarf.
Yeah, and you're a little short to be a stormtrooper.
and I think Sanj can precisely remember who's who.
So we're keeping an eye on you, Adrastia. No shooting Zevram or Keviak in the back of the head and saying, "Oh, I thought he was a soldier."
Oh, you ruined my fun.
Joss is already trained down sights. Like,
Let's see.
Zevram.
Alright. I think I'll head down this way to meet these. One of them holding a bow or something?
This one is holding a bow. I forgot to click her little ready icon. This guy's he's got his sword ready for someone to approach. She has her bow ready for someone to approach. Opens fire. Where are we? Try that all again. Nope. Roll 20 is being a hassle. Alright. Okay, so she puts in her Archer's Eye as a bonus action. Look, I think I'll just copy and paste it. Bonus action, she can add some damage to her strike due to her professional.
As a bonus action?
As a bonus action.
On a
This is a
ready attack?
This is a reaction. No, good call. This is a reaction, which also means that she can only make one shot. She can't make two attacks with her longbow, as she'd normally be able to do. So, let's. I think this is off GM. Yep, you can see that. Yep, cool.
I'll let that hit.
What do you mean you'll let that hit? That's a 24.
Shield,
Good shield.
probably. Yeah.
Turns out the arrow was coated with wyvern poison. Make a con save.
Could have been.
What are you two doing? We need your help down here.
Make a deception check. She is scolded by her commander, and he orders her forward.
Is that my action, or can I still do something?
Deception, ability check. Yeah, it's an action. Yeah.
Sure.
So you still got a bonus action.
I will turn around and sort of, I guess, so they know which direction to go. I'll sort of point myself that way.
All right.
Keeping an eye on them through my peripheral vision.
Excellent.
Sure. So I'm gonna move down here. Can't see the fellows coming down the stairs. Didn't hear anything at the door, so I'm going to just start chanting wood, and mirror comes out. And that's my action. No bonus action. That'll be turn.
Excellent, Lucius.
I'm just going to move up towards Keviak and Amara. I'll kind of look backwards like, okay, Zevram, I'm not sure what you got planned here, but let's see what happens. I will just hold the dodge action for now.
You'll hold the dodge action?
Like, do the dodge. Yeah, do the dodge action.
Okay.
Sounds like a new dance. You do the dodge action. Do the dodge action. All right. Nobody in particular
Sounds like a car.
does nothing in particular. It does, actually.
Nobody in particular does nothing in particular. Great.
Exactly. Amara Corellis.
I'm gonna have heard Zephram's scolding, and so I creep up. I'm like, I wonder where did they go? I just stay here, just looking. Like, I put fingers up to a forehead and I ready a dodge, as well. Like, you know, like I'm looking for something or trying to see. Like a good guard.
Sure. So you take the dodge action as well?
Yes.
No worries. And you can make a perception check just as you, just because you're doing not much else.
With pleasure.
You can be certain that there is an armored entity coming around this corner, probably followed by maybe more as well, perhaps. But you definitely hear someone not charging, not trotting. They're coming down here as fast as they can without tripping over, I suppose. All right.
Gotcha.
And you're dodging. No worries. Homo onculus.
It's just gonna keep pace.
Really?
Brilliant.
Furthermore, it'll go all the way over to this wall and kind of hug the top of the ceiling, the kind of corner up there, so it's less visible. So it's not the first thing they see when they come down.
All right. Carefully, an individual shuffles their way across the room. And standing for one side of the door, they fling it open. The archer takes a held action. That won't hit Keviak.
Nah, pings off his shield.
All right. This guy doesn't have his ready action anymore. He just because that was last round. But he does hold his sword. He instead readies his sword. So we've now got this guy with his cutlass raised, ready for someone to come through the door. We've got this guy with his longsword raised for the same thing. The war priest is chanting her spells. The archer has just fired. They hold their positions. Drastic.
Alright, got no targets. I don't see why I should abandon this position yet, so I'm gonna pull 3 bolts out and a vial of serpent venom, and liberally coat the heads of all 3 bolts and stuff them in my special quiver, ready for use.
Brilliant.
And then end my turn.
You can hear people coming down the stairs, but Zevram has just spoken to them directly. And, I guess it's just a matter of waiting.
Right.
Lucius, make a perception check. Kevia, you can make one as well, and so can you, Amara, both at disadvantage, but Lucius not at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
All right. You notice nothing. The war priest. The war priest sees Keviak, and she can use spiritual weapon as a bonus weapon without it affecting spirit guardians, right?
Yes.
All right.
Also known as the reason why everyone hates clerics. Spirit guardian, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, she'll do that.
It was good enough for the players, it's good enough for you.
And sacred flame.
As a reaction, Keviak's gonna raise his shield for advantage on deck saves.
Excellent. She then moves forward, and you find yourself surrounded, Keviak, by countless numbers of aggressive, demonic, or devilish entities that all bay for your blood. I'll do the roll now. Spirit guardians.
Remember the roll, but with the spell, the damage procs at the start of his turn.
Of course it does, yeah. Well, it's the best fist I can find.
Fisting him now, are we?
You betcha. There's such things as gender roles in the modern era. Cloud, is Cloud holding his position or advancing?
I'd say he's probably taking up the rear, but not getting separated.
I guess he'll hold his position then.
Yeah, for now. I mean, we haven't gone far.
All right. Cloud is soon being peppered by assaults from short bow fire. They injure him a few times, nothing critical, and he promises that he can hold it for longer. But he is under missile fire, and they are from relatively accurate enemies. All right. Yeah, well, I guess this guy will run in and prepare to fight with Cloud. Takes the dodge action, advances a little further. Amara, you'll see someone's shadow coming around the right-hand corner, but you already knew they were there anyway. So he's taken more by surprise than you are. He comes around the corner and he sees you there, and when he
She
does
waves
see,
her hand.
she waves her hand. He ducks behind the wall and takes the dodge action. Also calls out for support from up above. You'll hear the noise of people coming down from the upper levels, but they're still running down the stairs, so they haven't yet arrived. And this guy, I guess he goes up and provides a bulwark for the door. And he too will dodge. Holds his shield high and prepares to defend the room. As Evram, your friend, is led down, he comes down. What rank are you, Evram?
Is he asking me?
No, he just looks at you and would be able to tell by looking at you.
Whatever the rank of the outside guard was, if they had any sort of markers or, chevrons.
Sounds good. All right. Well, he gives you a brief salute.
I don't bother saluting back because I've got an arrow in me.
It seems to takes a little bit of offence. We have protocols even in war. We are the lawful enemy after all. People think we're the bad guy, but it's our level of discipline that shows that they're wrong. But as you say, you've got an arrow in it. We've got more important things. He looks over at his support, and you've pointed up ahead. So he calls for more support behind him and marches forward and dodges. He's looking around trying to work out where the enemy is. He doesn't faces. These aren't soldiers, that he's too familiar with. But where are the enemy?
Surrounded by him.
I just keep nodding down the hallway, like, come on, just down there.
All right, well, he nods and he raises his shield higher and he looks over his shoulder in front and behind, and he doesn't fucking see any enemies. I just sees soldiers that he never really paid much attention to. That's about it. I don't know that guy's face, but I mean, I haven't met everyone around here. Anyway, it's a look of confusion, but he's still quite compliant.
This is what happens when you skip out on the weekend trust retreat.
Precisely. Should have gone to induction.
All right, fuck it. Keviak's gonna look at the guy approaching down the corridor, point inside the room with his sword and yell, "They're in here! Help me!" Then frenzy and charge this guy
Alright.
blocking the doorway.
You take 16 damage straight up from the Spirit Guardians.
Alright.
And inside Spirit Guardians, your movement is halved.
That's fine. So 1, 2, 3 reckless attacks.
They'll all hit.
Let me see, 11 plus 16, 27 plus 19 plus 3.
Are you hitting the Spirit Guardian guy?
No.
There's a dude blocking the way, unfortunately.
How much is that in total?
Sorry, I suck at doing math like this. Hold on.
49, 52.
Okie dokie.
52. Thank you.
Staggered, he holds his ground.
Is that the cleric you just attacked?
Alright, that'll do me.
No, the guard. Alright. The archer fires into you. Add D10 to its next attack or damage roll. Ah, right. Okay, cool. So it makes one shot.
Which archer is this?
This is the archer fire facing Keviak.
Ah, okay.
Keviak single-handedly taking on a whole room full of guys.
Sounds about right.
It's,
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, exactly. I press the button and it's not processing. There it goes. Okay, cool. Does that hit?
It does not.
Then she eagle eyes to give herself an extra D10, an extra 3 on her next attack, and she fires again. 22.
Does not hit.
She backs up to the back of the room and shits herself.
Make way for the barbarian with 26 AC.
These archers come around the corner. They're a little suspicious, but they're being ordered ahead, so they do what they can. And they get into position and hold their bowstrings taut, ready to fire when they see the enemy. That's about it, I think. Maybe. Yep, I think that's it. Over. Serve Ram, Palantir.
So I snap off the arrow, draw my sword, and I go, oh, I just remembered something someone told me from Karatua once. Omoe wa mo shinderu.
Of course.
Wait, we're under attack.
So it's 4 there because I think the first one's at disadvantage there.
All right.
So 14 against that one,
Oh, miss.
19 and 17 against the archer.
I expect they will hit because I can't imagine archers wear 4 plate. Oh, they're pretty high. But they do both strike.
Oh my god.
You injure them both severely, and they spit out blood.
and I'll appear, I guess, next to this one here.
They open fire.
One will be disadvantage, I think.
I don't know.
Yes.
I suppose so.
5 feet.
It does,
So
yeah. And it doesn't say fire within 5 feet, so I think the first one will be a disadvantage,
Yeah, so neither hit.
Alright. They loose their arrows out of instinct and training more than out of skill. And they suddenly regret, well, not their error, but this guy's error. So,
that one archer's like, oh, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna die feeling vindicated. I knew I shot the right guy.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can position myself so that I can hit these fellows with like a 15-foot cone, if possible.
yeah, too easy, yeah.
Like something like that, maybe.
Something like that.
If that's
yeah,
okay,
sure.
I want to avoid Zevram. I'm gonna upcast Burning Hands. I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot.
Whoosh.
So that's for level, and then it's another 3d6.
And he gets advantage on that.
So 21 points of fire damage.
Alright, I think they all fail. They do all fail. 21.
Yeah, DC 17.
Alright, the archers scream in agony. The guard regrets his mistake. And, yeah, they just kind of panic.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish my movement and up here, and that'll be turn.
Lucius.
I'm going to move to here to back up Keviak, and I'm gonna dispel magic that Spirit Guardians. I will tap my crook and use that to cast it. Did that come through?
I haven't seen the roll, no.
Oh, no, just dispel magic, because Spirit Guardians is a 3rd level spell, there's no roll.
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. So yeah, you dispel the no worries. The Spirit Guardians is dispelled.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn. Just giving Keviak some support.
All right.
Much obliged.
She's gonna see that guy dodge, and she's gonna yell, "Are you a fucking Bay Knight, or are you not a Bay Knight? Assist the one with the longsword in this room!" And she points to the room where Kamiak is in. "I killed the priest and archer! They turned on us!"
Make a deception check at that advantage. Alright, he seems to take the bait.
These poor Bay Knights.
Does he keep getting fooled?
It's a different one.
Oh, it's a different one. Okay.
It's another one that it's similar token to the officer, so it's like the mid-level leadership is just absolutely fucking this up for everyone.
Yeah.
No, look, I called his honor on this, and he's gonna go, and she's gonna pretend like she's gonna help him.
Homunculus.
Turns out seeming is
Um,
unexpectedly clutch in this encounter.
It's just gonna hang where it is up on the ceiling there. It'll take the dodge action.
Alright, Captain moves in to block the other side of the door. But before he does, he fires his hand crossbow. And he makes his multi-attack. Fires his hand crossbow when he's out of range. He moves in and stabs it with his great big curved longsword.
Now, does a natural 20 auto hit for NPCs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
He needs a nat 20 to hit you. That's so sad.
Yeah.
He still misses even with a nat 20.
Well,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
a natural
Yeah.
20 auto hits no matter what
Yeah.
your AC is.
Yeah, I mean if you're going off the total.
Yeah, if the total rise is funny, even with a 20, he doesn't. Yeah. But yeah, still does, obviously.
Um.
I'm
Yeah,
a
no,
lean,
that's
mean
good.
tanking machine. Unless they get a nat 20.
I don't know if it's calculated that damage right. Oh, that was the hand
D6
crossbow damage.
plus
That's
2.
why. No. I
Oh,
was looking
yeah.
looking at the longsword. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. Excellent. So that's a reaction. Never mind. He moves in there, hacks and slash and fires, but Keviak parries his blows easily enough. Adrastia.
Right, well I have targets now.
Target-rich environment.
So we'll go for this archer here on the left.
Okay.
Alright, so pretty sure this is not darkness, so just a straight shot. Might as well put a hunter's mark on as well, just why not?
Sure. That'll do it.
16.
Yeah. She's agile. She has good armor, but that will take her out. She lies dying on the floor, her life slipping away from her slowly.
And then second shot on the other one. 19.
Slightly more accurate, no
20.
less devastating.
24 technically, but we didn't need the extra 4.
Unlike the one to her left, her death is sudden and outright.
And that will do.
The door behind Lucius opens.
Lucius breaks into a cold sweat.
The Hylar's blade is already flaming, for he has already burst his weapon into elemental fury. But that's not what he's here to do. Let's see.
Rip Lucius. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, I'm disguised. I mean, there's only like a 50% chance he has true sight.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hits Keviak and Lucius, but no one else. Steps forward and unleashes a destructive wave of necrotic energy.
That spell doesn't do necrotic. I mean,
That doesn't seem right. Well, that's a lot of ones, that's why. Strike the ground,
that
creating a
elemental
divine energy.
destructive. Okay, never mind.
Each creature within 30 feet.
That's only one batch of 5d6.
Oh, that's only
as well.
one. That's right. Right. So that's the necrotic damage, and that was 5d6 thunder.
At this point, Asti.
I'm gonna use my Portent of 17 on the save.
Alright.
So that'll give me plus my 2, so I'll get a 19.
Cool. 7 damage necrotic, 9 damage thunder.
Oh, so 16 total? Well, for me anyway.
Yeah.
It is 1 damage instance.
It
so
is.
Yes, it would
Yeah.
be.
Huh?
For the purposes of con saves, if you've got anything going.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just off my hit points. Yeah, no, it's either half or 10, whichever's higher.
Yeah. All right. He smiles and moves behind some cover. Smiles behind his helmet. The War Priest. Cast Spirit Guardians.
I
So just
cast a
quickly,
spell.
You can spell it?
Yep.
Alright. Can spell is effective. And she uses her spiritual weapon. Sorry, you're saying something?
I was just asking, for those of us outside, we would have seen the destructive way of going this way.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It came from the east and went to the west.
Okay.
Alright. Like that for priest. Okay, so this is a spiritual weapon attack. Not even close.
Yeah.
So is it a bonus action to use the spirit weapon or just to move it?
Both.
Yeah, cool.
You
So
can
no
move
more
it
bonus
and
action.
attack.
And she made her spell, and it was ineffective. She can see that the veteran's about to fall. So she takes up her own position and prepares to fill the gap where he drops. Cloud is engaged with the spies, and they are each other's match. All right. The veteran, however, charges Cloud, and it would appear that he will probably be overcome by them as they continue to harass him with ranged attacks while still tangling him up in hand-to-hand. As long as it holds a little bit longer, though, that's probably all the time we'll need.
Should we just send him through the portal, you guys?
Back
Send
through
him
the
through
gate.
the portal.
The gate?
I think our aim was to either capture him or kill him, right?
I think we're talking about Cloud.
Oh,
Cloud.
Cloud. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. Might as well. Like,
Yeah, when you think he's held long enough, he can just retreat through the portal.
Sure.
We'll do our own thing.
All right. This veteran comes down here, and another one emerges, Amara, from the stairs up above. He can't work out what's going on, and so asks you, Amara, what's your rank? It doesn't ask you what your rank is, but what is your rank? And he asks you what's going on.
She points to the markings that they had, same as Sevram did on her uniform, and she says, "We have some traitors among us. The Hylar's taking care of them." And she points as the other one past her, and ends her turn.
Or make
Or
a
not ends her
deception
turn,
check.
but yeah, that's her response.
Yeah, make your deception check.
It's gonna be real awkward when the Hylar steps out of that door right there, and he's like, "What?"
He's confused, but he comes forward, eyeing the whole situation with apprehension. Keviak, you will make the breach.
Yeah, much as he wants to turn around and face the Hylar, he was taught to clean his plate before moving on to dessert. So he's gonna make one reckless attack at the veteran.
Take him out.
That does it. All right. He's gonna step over the man's body and lay 2 attacks into the priest.
Mm-hmm. They'll both hit.
(13 and 13), so 26 damage.
All right. She bears the brunt of it and prepares herself for anything more.
And then he's gonna circle around to get cover from the doorway.
All right. The poor, lightly armored pirate captain takes an opportunistic attack, but when he looks at the adamantine armor that you're wearing, he doesn't have a lot of confidence.
Pathetic.
Strikes Keviak in the back, but Keviak doesn't even look at him.
Yeah, literally
Just hear
just like
ding.
makes the maneuver as if he's not even there.
The archer lines you up again, makes a prayer, to yeah.
I don't think this one took his turn. Okay.
Oh yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, I didn't even see him there. Great. Thanks for that. Drops the rouse. Has little choice but to die in battle at this point, and slashes, stabs.
So 2 of those will hit for 13 damage.
He earns his place at Bane's table with his valiant but futile effort. An archer lines up Keviak, fires with her longbow, and when it misses, puts in her eagle eye, hopes that this makes the difference. Fires again. When it misses, the pirate captain calls her a scurvy dog, and because of his insult, she fires a third time.
All right, bitch. It's on. You're last.
It's called Shape Up Ye Dog. Best ability name ever. Shape Up Ye Dog.
Yells perilous threats.
All right. Meanwhile, more archers come around the corner, but less easily tricked than their superiors. They line up Amara and hold their bows. There's corpses everywhere. There's fireballs. The people that summoned them are dead. These guys are alive. Mutiny.
I mean, they can obviously see down here 2 Zentarum guys fighting each other, so they probably worked it out by now.
It seems pretty suspicious. All right, Zebra.
Right, gonna walk up 30 feet. I'll take the attack.
All right. Where is he? Stab.
Will miss. And I'll just go dash another 30 feet and get in melee with this one.
All right. The archers fire upon you as you charge their superior officer.
Slap him away with my shield.
Uh-oh.
Oh, bonus action inspiration to Amara.
All right. Is that the end of your go?
That's it.
Cool. Is it Sanj?
Yeah, I'm gonna wave back around behind the Drastia here. This guy in front of me looks fucked up. So
Yeah.
I throw him a smirk. It's fine. It's not really of any concern to me. So instead, just give me a moment. I'm gonna set this up. I'm just gonna throw a fireball at these 3 that Zevram's kind of hooked up with. Just gonna set up the aura. So I'm gonna throw it like there. So yeah.
I can't see.
Can't see
but,
the aura?
oh, there it is. I see it now.
Yeah, just up here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I slap the guano and sulfur together and throw that little bead of fire.
Alrighty.
I feel really sorry for this guy. Everyone's just like, you're not worth it. I'm going to completely ignore you.
Guy has advantage.
Oh my god, Sanj, what is that damage roll?
I know. I need to take
1,
elemental
1, 2,
adept.
2, 3.
If you're a sorcerer, it could be roll those 1s and 2s.
But yeah, that's the fireball, and that was my full movement. That is my turn.
Oh. I I really don't want this guy ducking back out and using his fucking necrotic fireball shit on us. I'm going to make a wall of force sphere around him. What's the radius? Radius of up to 10 feet. Alright, so I'm going to make it a radius of 5 feet around him. So just keeping him right there.
Alright.
The Hylar.
He's gonna give us his best mime impression.
So that's just a sphere, completely trapping him in a wall of force. And then I'm going to step down here where he can't see me.
Brilliant.
You can cast spells
Alright.
into this, is that right?
You can cast spells into it.
And out of course.
And out. Oh,
Yeah, sure.
No, he's got that thing that's not a spell. I need to make sure he can't see me, otherwise concentration.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Does that mean our gate collapses?
Yes it does, because it's concentration.
Amara, your passive perception?
Yeah, 18.
That's what I thought. And Zevram, yours?
Less than 18?
Alright.
It's
then
13. It's not high.
Okay. Neither of you will see someone slink out of the shadows and line up Amara. Stalks her down and fires a poison crossbow bolt with advantage into her back. The DC's 15. It's not marked in there, I don't think.
It won't go through.
Alright.
Oh, that's
Jeez.
some poison.
Oh, light crossbow. No, she shields on.
You can't shield something you're not aware of.
Okay, well, she's at a 21 right now, so would it still go through?
It does. 21 will hit. DC's 15.
Oh,
So you take 5 damage and you have to make a DC 15 con save for the 30.
use my inspiration on this. If it doesn't, haha, I'm good.
Alright, so it's 5 damage, piercing, 15 poison, and you'll need to make a concentration check if you've got any spells going.
No concentration checks going, or no concentration spells going. So -5 and 15. So
Alright. The assassin ducks away, but isn't able to get very far, and I think that you'll still have an obscured but visible line of sight with it. Amara.
she gets shot, and she's like, "We're getting shot at! It's a mutiny! Run!" And she commands these two over here to run.
The archers.
Yes.
No worries.
They're still alive.
They raise their
Right.
their bows and continue to fire upon Zebra.
No. She's actually using a command.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it one?
Upcasting it, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
upcast.
cool.
Yep.
Two.
Excellent. So these two archers, no worries. DC is not that low.
None. Yeah.
So on their turn, they'll run for, and then does it end after that?
One round.
One round, yeah.
Excellent.
And
That should
then
take care of them.
she is going to run this way 40 feet.
All right.
And ends her turn.
Monculoi.
I dodge again. Yeah. Just sitting up there like a CCTV camera.
Excellent. pirate captain is still alive. He moves to a better position, fires on the only target he's got, even though it seems at this point quite futile. Fires with his hand crossbow. And yeah, not a chance. Moves in and tries to flank you because he thinks he's playing a different edition, and stabs at you with his sword.
By the way, Arctic, she is facing the way she's came, by the way, just for reference. So she's facing this way.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, Adrastia, this is going pretty well.
Yeah, famous last words. I'll fire 2 shots at this closest veteran.
All right.
Bonus action, move my hunter's mark to him first. 18.
Bam.
Or
Brutal.
even more brutal.
33.
33, I think. Yeah, 33.
All right. Into the guard here.
Yeah, him. Yeah,
You've staggered him, but he lives.
and a second one.
But that will be it.
27.
That will be it for him.
All right. And I don't see any reason to move. I've got great sight lines and I have 400 foot range, so I'll just get comfortable.
All right.
So, just before we get to his turn, nothing can physically pass through a Will of Force, right? So I guess it depends on the kind of spell he's using, doesn't it? Because if it's something that's just like an effect on a target,
Yeah,
then
most
it would probably work.
Most spells will work. I don't think there's any point getting tied up in stuff like that. Like, obviously you can't catapult something through it, but most spells will work through a Wall of Force.
Yeah, I guess it
Depends on the wording.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Wall of Force. I'll give him an Arcana check. All right. He casts a spell magic.
Does not work on Wall of Force.
And he wastes his spell.
Oh, sigh of relief.
Imagine
War priest.
Lucius
Yeah.
around the corner with his fingers in his ear, like just cringing, waiting for something to happen, and nothing happens. Whew.
Waiting 6 seconds later, everything's not blowing up yet.
Pretty much.
I have not encountered this challenge before.
It's kind of a really petty wizard thing to do. Like, no, you wait your turn. We gotta kill all your friends first.
Yeah, he's teleport out of it or something, or disintegrate it.
All right. Well, she's having very little with the dwarf, but he's not going to let her go. Evidenced by the way he ran away from the pirate, just to engage her. So at this stage, she continues to attack with her spiritual weapon, the bonus action. And when that has little effect, flagging, cool, or I'm back. And when that has little effect, she does all that she can to call on the guiding bolt, investing with more power than normal. Is that wrong? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But still no effect. Cloud holds his ground. as the spies continue to pepper him.
Well, with the gate disappearing when I cast Wall of Force,
I-
he'll probably have to catch up with us.
I can. Yeah.
Like, yeah, probably
I'll sort
we'll
him out.
instruct him to just follow Sanj, and when Sanj escapes, he can go with him.
Yeah, I'll sort him out. Don't worry. It's all good.
Keviak.
This war priest is done for. Mwahaha. It's a 17 hit.
Ooh, it'll come close. Battle
Do you
priest,
even
where are you?
need 3 attacks to finish them off?
No, it does not hit.
About a 20.
Barely.
Alright. Yeah, 16 plus 21, so 37.
You crumple her into the ground, and she slowly begins to die, blinking and muttering things underneath her breath.
Alright. Then Kiviak just slowly spins around, looks at the pirate captain guy, and just like gives a very large grin.
Spare my life, and my ship be yours.
Deal.
Parley. Parley.
Zevram just pointed out you missed all the veterans' turn.
Oh, did I? Excellent, excellent. Alright, veterans dead. There's 2 veterans on Zevram. Those other veterans are down with Claudius. Alright. Dodging no more. Bregan Diarthe, tell Jarlaxus we send our regards. Oh, that's right, you're disguised.
23 will hit.
Means the drow.
It's fine. When they get within 5 feet, they can probably smell the dark elf on him anyway.
Gosh,
Smells like lilac and gooseberries.
indeed. Smells
You
like
wish.
superiority. Alright. Yeah, so they do their best. Does one even hit with a 23? I suppose.
23 hits, yeah.
Alright, he draws your blood, and as he does, he feels a definitive amount of satisfaction. It's undeniable.
Archer's dash, I guess.
Sorry, I got distracted. The archers run away, run up the stairs, and are wise enough to keep going next round.
They're like, why are we running? Don't question it. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The guards up on the roof are like, what are
off.
you... Yeah, that's it.
The spell wears off. He's like, no, keep running. This is the perfect excuse for us to survive.
Precisely.
See, she saved their lives. That's what a good lieutenant would.
There's no doubt, however, that whoever is on the roof will be alerted. They obviously already were, which is why they were sending reinforcements. But since those reinforcements are now running away, well, chain reaction, right?
They can fight to live another day.
Exactly. Spare my
Tells
life,
their
I give me.
I was just going to say, tells their superior that what he sent wasn't enough.
Exactly.
We need more.
Spare my ship, I give you my life. You accept, and the archer says, "And what of my life?
You got that the
You got
wrong
a
way
ship?
around.
I'll serve you as a professional."
Because I'm gonna point out you got that the wrong way around. You said spare my ship and I'll give you my life.
Right. One's worth more than the other.
That's how much he's shitting himself, the poor guy.
I'm skilled at woodcraft. I'm a peerless archer. I could command your forces.
Help us fight out there, and we'll see what you're worth.
She nods. Takes cover here and takes up position over the door, ready to fire at the first Zentarum she sees.
And we've all got seeming.
Get the lich if you see him.
She lich. Oh yes. Okay.
I'm closer to you than he is.
So I will use a bonus action to put Moonblade's Quarry on that.
All right.
Which is just reskinned curse.
Cool.
And attack him twice. I'm also gonna first attack 14. I assume the 18 hits as well.
Yes, just barely.
Cool. And I will maneuvering. Is it maneuvering flourish? Yeah. Mobile flourish with the second one.
Streak save?
I don't think there's a save associated with it. No. It's just straight up push.
All right, 33. Here's 38. Is that 38?
Yes.
All right. You don't kill him outright with your blow, but when you force him backwards, he lands on somebody's dagger and impales him through the back, and he dies.
Nice.
He impaled himself.
So I'll get 5 health back. And then I will, seeing it as this dude with the crossbow is still a threat, I'm going to back up. I'm going to just take the attack of opportunity if he wants to take it.
He does. For he is opportunistic. Pretty bad.
Low effort.
Alright, seeing we've consolidated our efforts up this corridor, Cloud is still in a spot of bother. I move up a little bit here. I notice the gate's been shut down. So I'm going to pull out my little cocoon and I'm going to polymorph my dragonborn friend here into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There we go.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That's what we were waiting for.
And I figure mechanically, now that he's a T-Rex, I can kind of just roll, given the stat block of a T-Rex for him on his turn.
If you want to roll, go ahead.
If that's okay with you, of course, yeah.
Absolutely.
Great.
It's one way
Physically
of
blocks
getting
the
around
entire
using his
corridor.
class.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
what
brilliant. There you go.
I was kind of thinking, like...
That's why you're the boss.
Couldn't understand the character, so we turned him into a dinosaur.
Don't know how to play a warlock, paladin, whatever the fuck he is.
But I do know how to roll
But we
a
do know how to play a T-Rex.
Yeah, experts in T-Rexes and giant apes. That's what we do.
And that's my turn, yeah.
Can we set him on fire too?
It needs to be an 8 on his end, I think. Or someone
Well, I
else
can
has
set
to
him
buff
on
him.
fire.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
He might not be happy about it.
Yeah.
So I will, I'll turn to the room that Keviak and Zevram are in, and I'll kind of shout in that direction. Ask your new friends where they keep the payroll, and then get your asses across the hall to deal with this fucking Death Knight. I can't hold him for
Right.
long.
Right. Where's the money?
Well, it's mostly in trade. you'll find the lumber on the top floor, and they keep all of the treasury over there. Southeast.
Lead the way.
Aye, Captain.
Did he say southeast on the top floor?
The lumber's on the top floor, the treasure's on the southeast.
The lumber.
He said most of the value, most of the treasure, as far as he's concerned at least, is in the form of lumber. Or I think that's what he said, yeah.
And other than that, I will cast, I think, just, cantrip at this guy up north here. Chill touch.
Alright.
I will not cast chill touch at him.
Alright. The assassin takes a bonus action. I think anyone's got a passive perception 26 or higher.
No.
No.
Amara or Lucius. Ooh. Amara's armored and Lucius is not, correct?
Lucius has mage armor, if that counts.
In other words, cloth.
He shimmers, alright?
He does shimmer. He does look absolutely spectacular. It is a poison crossbow bolt. And you do not know he is there. There's advantage on the attack. Make a constitution saving throw. DC 15. Oh shit, I forgot to add the sneak attack last time. I will add it this time. That's doubled. It's 4d6 doubled.
Fuck off!
I forgot the sneak attack. How did I forget the sneak attack? Because of the poison. It happens every time.
Oh.
Inspiration on that.
Alright.
Or not.
Oh no.
4, 3, what's the total of all of that? I'm probably going to be unconscious here. I'm unconscious
7
here.
plus 20, 26 and 19, 36.
Don't even bother mathing it, I'm unconscious.
It's above 60, so.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
45 and 7, 52, 52, and I don't know the rest of them. No, 27, 52, and 27.
I only
79?
Had yeah, I only had like 41 left, so I'm not dead, but I am unconscious.
Oh,
So, does the assassin get a name now since he took down a PC?
Totally deserves one. We will call him
Sir Hiss.
who?
Sir Hiss.
Sir Hiss. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. He takes the last 5 of his movement to back up.
And the wall of force is down.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, I'd already removed it.
What, you can't make a DC 30 something saving throw?
I'm unconscious!
Well, it just sounds like you're not trying.
Oh, you go. Bam. Mara, you see Lucius, whom, to your knowledge, has never been brought down in history. Or maybe, I don't think so. I don't think
No, he's always run away before that.
I've been made unconscious once in this
when your
campaign.
When your familiar died?
Yeah, that's right.
No, I was still alive through all of that.
See, I thought you were, yeah.
The only time I've been brought unconscious is when we got ambushed by the Doom Raiders and we caught a surprise spell, and then Yagra come out from behind me and hit me in the back of the head with their axe.
Right. Yeah.
Hit by PCs. Interesting.
Well, the Doom Raiders, so.
Kind of PCs, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only time I've been
Adventurers,
made unconscious in the entire campaign.
Interesting. All right, Amara. So, you have managed to dodge the assassin's dart.
Thank you.
to heal
She
Lucius? or
is going to. Da-da-da-da. Where is it? Okay. She is going to walk up. Yeah, she's within 5 feet. She's gonna touch Lucius and cast cure. I'm gonna upcast this space as high as I can, and then she is
Blinks.
going to move 10 feet up here. She should be within 30 feet of that.
So you would have had to move to touch Lucius because unless you're side by side, you're not within 5 feet. Just the nature of D&D. So
All right, she moves 4 feet to the right.
yeah, it's an insignificant amount, but in this case, it might be important.
As soon as Lucius wakes up, it's just that while he's still prone, the kind of really slow, sweaty, he looks straight up at the door right in front of him like, oh fuck.
You got a pretty clear shot with that. Oh, sorry, I picked you up by accident. I did it again. It's not clicking the ruler. There we go. Just lag means I'm not picking. You got a pretty clear shot. He'll get +2 to his armor class, but that's all.
Not going to shoot him.
Right.
She is going to mutter something pretty dark under her breath and mark him. And
You also have
move 10 feet.
bardic inspiration die from me.
That's right. And then move 10 feet behind the door. Oh no.
The homunculus isn't dismissed when you go unconscious, of course.
No.
No.
It knows what's coming, so it's gonna hide behind the corner over
It
here.
knows what's coming.
I mean, it shares all of its emotions and sentience and everything with Lucius, and right now, Lucius is feeling very fucking anxious for what's about to happen from behind that door.
Yeah, rightfully so. He's about the pirate captain's about to lead Keviak away, and then people start pouring through the door. So he gets all edgy and dodges as he moves ahead slowly. Begging your pardon. Begging your pardon. Begging your pardon. But he only inches his way ahead. He's in no rush.
Yeah, she's just gonna be like, shh, stay safe.
Rastia.
Is this chick behind the table still got a bow drawn?
She does.
Okay.
She's looking at Keviak, trying to work out if she's supposed to fire or not.
He shakes his head.
She holds her bow.
I try and reassure her by shaking my head as well.
And she smiles. She's only missing one tooth.
Right, so I'm gonna move 20 feet up this way. I can see that what looks like a drow assassin that took out Lucius. And two can play the poison sniper game.
Alright. So the +5 armor class is...
What was that? You're breaking up a little bit.
matter is you have shot.
Yeah, I do have sharpshooter, so
Sharpshooter, right?
yeah, his cover bonus is irrelevant. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Cool.
All right, it's too far for Hunter's Mark, so I will just have to take regular shots at him. And these are all going to be serpent venom shots.
Ooh. And
Okay, so that's 23 piercing, and then a con save for the poison damage. So half of 15, 7.
7. 30 so far.
And the next one,
A
60.
trustier sees him using poison and gets all excited, like, oh, I use poison as well.
So 27 piercing, and then a con save again.
16, yeah, that hits. 27, and another con. 37?
No, she says.
Yes.
This is 11.
Yeah, 11 is enough to save, yeah, so...
Oh, is it?
it's just
Oh,
5
right.
poison.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Serpent Venom is a really low save DC.
Okay, cool.
I think that's 32.
I'd love to take a third shot, but sadly I cannot.
Yeah, Sasson is
So-
staggered and sick, and he spews up on the spot.
I'll use my bonus action to move back.
Mm. The party is pretty badly split.
Lucius is going to continue to play dead, like, oh, I'm still unconscious, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at
You
me.
have
Don't look at
make
me.
a advantage on your deception check.
He stares at your chest, waiting for that little
Yeah.
movement.
Oh, yeah, boy.
You look like a corpse anyway, motherfucker.
Lucius really doesn't want him looking at him. Sarge probably sees this guy look at Lucius, and Lucius just stops breathing, like,
If Lucius knows how to do one thing, it's survive.
Like that scene out of JoJo where Jotaro stops his heart.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that you learnt this from a bunch of vampires in Undermountain. They taught you your acting skills. Only professional actors like them could possibly teach such a skill. All right. Here's what I'm trying to do. I don't think it's really necessary. I'm going to a lot of trouble, I think, for probably nothing. But we should be certain, shouldn't we? All right. Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Oh, yeah.
At this moment, the party knew they fucked up.
Lucius is already dead. There's no sign of Adrastia or Assange. All the enemies are in there.
Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have absorb elements or anything, so
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take the full brunt of this.
Oh, but she does.
All right.
Yeah, this is the move that we're really scared of.
At least it's dexterity. I've got a good chance.
Hey, it's
At
like
least it's
equivalent-
dexterity. I've got a good chance. God damn it!
I'm gonna add what's my bardic inspiration? How much?
How does Keviak beat that and I don't?
How much is your bardic inspiration?
Inspiration is how.
D10.
I like to think Keviak just, like, goes
So I'm
full
alright
turtle.
past that.
Just retracts into his armor. And just sits there like a
Basically.
little adamantine tin.
It's like a party-wide disintegrate.
Basically, yeah.
He moves up.
It's one instance of damage, isn't it? For Harvey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one instance, so it totals at fucking 71.
in any case, I go to -3.
Oh,
Okay, so I pass, and then with absorb, so half of 35, right? With absorb element.
it only halves the
Only halves the fire portion of it, though.
the fire damage. Yeah.
Which one's a fire?
The
Arte?
first one. 16.
Okay, so 16 plus 38. Okay.
Or 16 plus
Did
You passed, right?
plus 18, 19.
I
Sorry.
passed.
Cool.
So
So yeah, so you'll take half damage from the necrotic, which is 19, and you'll take a quarter damage from the fire, which is 8. So that's 27 in total.
all right.
Yep. All right. The war priest is dead. I better roll for the NPCs. Okay, here we go. Archer, if she survives, we'll get her shot off. She survives. She gets her shot off. Uh-oh. She traces a line directly.
Is she gonna hit the
50-50.
immortal?
On a 1, it hits Zevram. On a 2, it hits the pirate.
I'm unconscious.
Zevram's prone.
Yeah, you are unconscious before the trigger comes after. The trigger comes after. So in that case, she's able to trace a line directly to her target, and it just misses. Fair call. All right. Okay, so she's still alive, having suffered, what was the save? 35 damage. And the pirate. Here we go, pirate. I don't think he's going to make it. Didn't think so. And so 71 damage. He's fucked. There goes your boat.
Oh, I wanted a fucking boat. God damn it. Why you got to do us like that, Arthur?
I know, right? I
Dangle a boat in front of us and then just take it away in one hellfire orb.
It
We've
was,
already
that was
got
pretty
2
cool.
boats.
Wait, not enough. Where's our
We need
submarine?
more boats, damn it.
Exactly.
I want that Lamborghini. This Ferrari's not enough.
The whole reason we're here is to steal a bunch of money to hire a bunch of boats.
This guy was giving me one for free. Bullshit.
I know.
And all we're going to end up is with
Every
a
boat
half-boat
counts.
archer. Not much of a trade. Cloud the Asaurus.
Yeah, so do you maybe want to throw me control of the token?
Do you not have a Tyrannosaur control?
Oh, I do. I can just drop that, can't I?
Yeah, or just use the numbers.
Oh, the actual
Yeah,
numbers.
you can just click straight on the sheet. You don't need to.
Yeah, okay. So it's the multi-attack, but I can only reach the guy in front of him, so it's can't use the tail. So 19,
That'll do.
38 piercing, and it is grappled, escape DC.
And swallowed whole.
Okay, can the T-Rex move up to these fellows here?
Go ahead. Oh yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, so he moves up.
So I just managed to drop one there.
Too easy.
Well, I can't resize it, but yeah, it'll go like there. And that's the T-Rex's turn. Yeah, sure.
All right, this spy that is currently in front of the Tyrannosaurus shits his fucking pants and runs away. You have an opportunity attack if you want to make one.
Oh, absolutely. It's a T-Rex. 22, so he's grappled and restrained and takes 30.
Oh, that sucks. All right, he's already eaten, so you swallow 2 dudes in a series of 6 seconds, and the other spy just fucking runs as well. Like, no way. I'll face Dark Elves, I'll face fucking Paladins, I'll do not fight dinosaurs. I've heard of people who went to Chilt. They had a bad time. The last veteran. Oh, yes, master. Whoops. He elongates like some kind of mutant. Runs in. Charges down Keviak. Rah!
Ping, ping, ping. Just everything's getting caught on the adamantine shield.
It's close, but no amount of force is ever going to break through that shield. He's the last veteran left. Keviak.
Kiviak's gonna show him how it's done and retaliate 3 reckless attacks.
Four.
Roll the damage one by one, because you might not need all 3 on this guy.
18 and 17, 35, 35 and 10, 48. He's still standing.
Kiviak spits in his face.
He tries to shove you, but you're like a little mountain.
He really is.
The archer knocks her arrow, makes a judgment. Who does she think's gonna win this? What's her insight tell her? She makes the wrong call and fires at Amara.
I mean, we're not sure if that's the wrong call yet.
Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal.
Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
I don't think so. So she puts in her eagle eye. Adds 2 to her roll. Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Alright. It's over.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. I think this is it. I am going to step forward ever so slightly. I'm going to uncap the scroll case, and I quote Minimus Containment as I cast, or try to cast, imprisonment.
Takes a minute, remember?
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. Actually, before, can I clarify? If you start reading from a scroll, can I like move and walk around, provided the target is still within the
You can take a move, but they need to remain within vision and
Sure.
within line of sight, and you can't use your actions. So
And does reading the scroll take concentration?
yeah,
It does. Okay. Sorry. If you'll allow me to retcon that, then
Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Sure. I won't. I'm not going to do that at all.
Alright.
Okay. Fuck. All right. Let's see. What I will do is I'm going to drop a black tentacles
All right.
in this. It's a 20-foot cube, I think. So it'll be like that there.
Cool.
So I will post the spell card for my.
Something like that.
Hang on a sec. Sorry. Okay.
When a creature enters or starts its turn. Cool.
Alright. T-Rex disappears and Claude's back. Or Cloud is back. And that's turn.
All right. Is that the position you want it to be in?
If I can
You can draw your own if you want.
If I can be pedantic enough to allow, say, like Keviak or anyone to step up, and fight him so that they're not in the zone while keeping him in the zone, then that's ideal.
So the zone starts with him. One edge
Yeah.
starts with him.
That's right. So I'll get to drawing that now, and that'll be
Yeah,
my
cool.
turn.
All right. Lucius.
I'm going to dimension door away. No, I'm not going to do that.
I was gonna say, I was expecting that.
Yeah. I was about to cast tentacles, but he's beat me to it. So instead, I will. Chill touch, and then I'm gonna misty step to safety
All right.
without even bothering to get up. Lucius is just gonna what is considered. I don't know what's in this room, but I'm just gonna try and misty step sneakily through this door while still prone.
Oh, sneaky.
There's a big throne in the room and not much else. It's the room that you scryed into all that time ago.
And then I'll kind of use my movement to. Are the doors on the other side still closed?
They are.
Alright, I'm gonna use my movement to like slowly and quietly get up and press my back against the wall.
All right. Roll. Sounds like a folk band.
Yeah, he goes from playing dead to disappearing. Poof.
Yes, the assassin's still alive. Fuck.
Barely.
That's bad. He leans around the corner. First he makes the hide check. It's your passive perception, Sanj.
Is 11.
Ah, Sanj.
Fires at Sanj with advantage.
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay, so on a 6 or higher, it hits one of my duplicates.
Beautiful.
Oh, it hits me.
No. Oh no.
Fuck.
You're joking.
You got your
Okay.
inspiration. You got your inspiration for that. It's a D20.
Nah.
pretty-
I'll take.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sure?
I'm gonna re-roll that. Yeah, if I may.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's a critical. Are you sure you want to
Yeah.
take
I
that?
was gonna say I hope so, because Arctic hasn't rolled his sneak attack yet.
Yeah, that hits one of the dupes.
Alright, vanishes, and the assassin, stunned, stumbles backwards.
That's
God.
2 crits targeting the wizards in a row. What the fuck's
Yeah.
this assassin's problem?
No, what an asshole.
This is a Badine Mage Slayer.
Oh.
Amara, things are troubling.
They are. She is gonna kneel to Zevram and whisper, "Now's the time to swallow, darling."
I
And she
don't
gives him a
want to
potion of
take the
healing.
vitamins, mommy.
How do I link this? She gives him she dumps a regular potion of healing, and
So 2d4 plus 2.
yes,
Yeah.
Do you want to roll with me?
you can roll. You can roll for your own. Because then she is gonna
I
move
don't want this kind of pressure.
40 feet this way and misty step through this wall.
Nice. I rolled one higher than minimum.
Exactly.
And she's gonna use her warlock spell slot for this. And pop right behind Andrastia and end her turn.
Alright.
Oh, well, hello there.
The homunculus.
Do it. Bite
Is
him.
gonna fly at him like a fucking demon out of hell or something and try and bite him.
Just ignores the homunculus.
16,
Don't think so, no.
and then so that was 27
Isn't it gonna die to tentacles now?
What's
I-
flying and tentacles come out of the ground. This
It's a
does
20-foot cube, though.
specifies-
It's a 20-foot square on the ground that you can see within.
Oh, is
range.
it? I thought it was
Yeah.
a cube, right?
No, it's tentacles is from the thing, so anything that's flying more than 5 feet up can avoid it.
Cool.
Now that we've told him that, it's probably going to be disadvantageous for us. But... so yeah, it'll
Highlight cast
fly away. Just levitates 3 feet above the ground. It can make an opportunity attack if it's willing to use its reaction on something as petty as a homunculus.
It does not. Addressed, yeah.
Okay, let's move. About 26 feet. Oh, there you are, you big bastard.
Oh, that guy's still alive. Is he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, barely.
Alright, well, we're gonna try and put some hurt on the immortal.
Alright.
If I remember rightly, he has a pretty high armor class, to say the least.
He's got
Yeah,
full
do my
plate,
best.
yeah.
It's not 16.
No.
Is he wearing a shield?
He does have a shield and longsword, yeah.
May not want to sharpshoot him then. I doubt it. I haven't got advantage or anything. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll take my first shot as a sharpshooter attack anyway. I will bonus action... actually, do I want to do that? No, I won't Hunter's Mark him, because then I won't be able to retreat behind cover. So I'll just first just attack. Nah, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Does not.
Right, lesson learned. Wow, crossbow coming in.
Nice, max damage.
So 16 piercing, and because my first attack missed, I can make a third attack.
That's his first injury, I think.
Still that's 14 there. And then I'm going to go 4 feet. That's not enough to escape his line of sight, so I'm going to use my bonus action to move out of his line of sight. Yeah, my turn.
Alright, tentacles. He starts his turn in the tentacles. What happens?
So
Dex
it's
save?
a DC 17 dexterity save, or he becomes restrained and takes 3d6 damage.
Motherfucker.
Ooh. We
It's-
get some
it's-
good.
It's difficult terrain in that zone too.
Really get it. He walks out. And he's so casual about it. Just keep his shield ready, effectively taking the dodge action, but really just waltzing forward with his shield, ready, casual, calm, confident.
When you're immortal, I guess you can be.
The last spy gets away. The last veteran attempts to tie up Keviak.
Clang, clang, clang. Just keeps getting caught on the shield.
Ah, I thought 23 had hit.
Nope.
Alright, Keviak.
He's gonna make one more reckless attack.
Finishes
It's
him.
an 18 finish him. Alright. Then He's going to activate his boots, fly over to the table, and release 2 attacks into this fucking traitorous archer bitch.
Excellent.
It's an 18.
It will.
13 plus 12, 25.
13.
Yeah, 10 plus 3, 9 plus 3.
You've broken her rib. Outstanding.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
With nothing left within her, she throws down the longbow and stabs at you with her short sword. Rah! But it's a futile gesture.
Flinks off his breastplate.
Doesn't even scratch.
Alright, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. I'm going to move 5 feet. And I can see him, right?
You can.
I will cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on him. And then spend 10 feet to move behind the wall here.
He has magic resistance.
Well, there's no saving throw, so he can't resist it.
Well, that is a bit ridiculous.
Although on his turn, he can use an action to make a saving throw, and he'll be able to make it at advantage then.
Right, but he doesn't get a free one at the end of his turn, but he doesn't get an action anyway, so we might as well do the dance with his action or something. Something like that.
What dance does he do?
He does the thigh slap shindig.
Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart.
Some fucking country.
He's acting so casual about it. He just goes along with the dance and starts singing while he's at it while approaching Sarge.
I just don't.
That was amazing.
Alright. It's very effective. Very effective.
Okay. I am going to reach into my pocket for the quadrock and I grab at it. And I'm going to expend all 5 of its charges to conjure a water elemental between myself and the Hyla. I believe we had an elemental somewhere in here. Okay.
I think we have a fire. I don't know. I think we might have a water as well. Fire, giant ape.
Yeah, I don't think we have a water one.
Doesn't look like it. Cool. This won't take long.
Sure, there's one in the reprobate corner.
Is there?
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Okay. Oh, so it has. Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome.
Able to drop it down?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Yep.
All right, I'll move it over to our pets instead.
I don't think it should be emitting light like that, but that's it doesn't really matter.
It's because the fire one was emitting light, remember?
Oh, I see. Yep. So it rolls initiative too. Oh, so it'll go next. Okay.
Yeah, it's not emitting light, or it does, but players aren't supposed to see it, and it's not supposed to have sight. So.
Oh, okay. All right. It must just be me then. That's fine.
Yeah, it might just be you, I think, because the way it's you shouldn't be able to see it, and it's light if it hasn't.
Mm.
All right.
All right.
So it answers the initiative order.
Yeah, it goes next pretty much. So I've cast that. I'll move my 30 feet down here, and then on its turn, it's going to use its whelm as it kind of enters the space of the Hylar.
Dex save?
DC 15 strength saving throw.
That's right.
Well,
I'm not sure if that rolled, so I'll press it again. There we go.
Cool, no worries. Target is pushed out of the target is pushed out of the space. Okay, so I suppose it'll push it away, like directly away from the elemental, and then that'll be its turn.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on
Alright.
myself. And then, yeah, I'm gonna kind of sneaky while invisible head to just to here. I don't want to give myself away yet because my target's to fucking catch that assassin. So yeah, I'll move to here and then on my next turn I'll go after him.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm invisible.
Just keep in mind that everyone has advantage on the Hylar at the moment, and he has disadvantage with Dex save.
Oh, true, because he's dancing. Yep.
I trust you guys in Keviak. It's that assassin's gonna fucking die.
Amara.
She looks to Andraste and whispers, "Faster, O Lady of Death." She casts haste on her, and her words also gave her bardic inspiration as well.
Oh boy.
And then she's gonna be right by this corner, and in her turn.
Okay, homunculus.
It's gonna zip up looking for that assassin.
Alright, it can make a perception check with advantage.
So to there. And flat wisdom. 13.
Alright, look, you don't see it, right? But this is what you do see, since the map is, less than clear. So you're at a crossroads, obviously, or intersection, up, down, left, right. This here is a platform that rises, though it rises up about 5 feet before it reaches a door. That door is open. You might be able to see some beds in there, you might not. Corpses on the ground, blood stains. But there's no sign of the assassin. It's possible they went in this door. It's possible they went in this door. It's possible they're behind this curtain tapestry. But you can't see them from where you are.
Well, they can't have gone through this door because Lucius is in that actual room.
Good call.
Curtain.
You didn't hear any doors open or close?
Yeah. Alright, I think I know what I'll do on my next turn.
You can probably triangulate where they are, but you're relying on instinct rather than evidence.
Yeah. Shithead shot me from behind the curtain. He shot Sands from behind the curtain, so he's behind the fucking curtain.
It makes a lot of...
Do you see some boots sticking out at the bottom?
Not yet.
Well, that's what his high stealth roll is he's clinging onto the curtain so his boots aren't touching the ground.
So, exactly. Like, it's an incredibly... he's very adept at this. You do see blood pools underneath the curtain, though. You probably see like a drip. Yeah. Alright, Adrastia. If you poke your head out, you might be shot. You know this.
Well, I can still see him from here.
Oh, good call.
So I think you have 4 attacks this round.
I don't know. Nah, that's not good enough. I'm gonna need to step out. Do I have 4? Or is it 3?
Well, 3?
Depends on if you miss.
I
With
get.
haste. Oh, does it let you take the attack action as haste?
Yeah,
Or
but
just
you can
an
only take
extra
one
attack?
Just an extra.
Oh,
attack.
okay, one
So
weapon.
it's 3, not 4.
Right, so
They're all at
if
advantage.
Right. Although he's dodging, quote unquote, isn't he? Does that cancel out?
He
Or
is
does his
dodging.
dance cancel out
But
his
he's
dodge?
Yeah, but he's dancing.
Oh, he dodged. Oh, yeah, I don't know about this. He dodged as his action, so I think that he stays dodging. I think
At least
like-
until his turn, yeah.
at least
guess.
until his turn. I think that's a correct ruling. And then when it's his turn, he can no longer dodge because he able. In fact, he doesn't have to. On his turn, he can still dodge. He doesn't have to take the. He doesn't have to make the saving throw. He can
Yeah.
dodge instead.
Unless
Yeah.
he dodged something already. It's a one-time action. So he's holding the dodge action, I guess, until his
He's not
next
holding
turn.
it. He is dodging.
Dodge goes for an entire round.
Yeah.
Because the spell gives advantage, dodge just cancels it out to be normal attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything about the spell. He can do
Doesn't have to.
all
No.
of his normal actions. The only difference is they'll be counted out by having advantage on attacks against him, and he will have disadvantage on attacks.
Keep in mind he can't move at the moment either, unless he does use his action to try and pass the save.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right,
Cool.
right.
Cool. It's good to understand that.
How long does the dance last?
A minute.
Minute.
It's a really good spell.
It is, and yet it's not unconquerable. Like the fact that he can still attack and still do stuff. Like I didn't really understand the spell until just now, and now I can see why it's not, a 9th level spell basically.
It's like giving some. Well, the effect itself is like that of a 3rd level spell, but the difference is because it doesn't have an initial saving throw.
Doesn't have a saving throw, and it goes for a minute. Like something that cripples a target for an entire minute without saving throw. That's it's incredible. So now I understand the spell a lot better.
The effect is weak, but it's very difficult to avoid.
Adrastia, you come under fire.
Right. Do it.
Do it now. I have advantage on the
it.
shot.
That's pretty pathetic.
That's not going to do it. Right. He is unable to remove because he used his reaction.
Well, well, well. Look what we have here. This temple ain't big enough for the both of us.
Lol. Assassin played by Henry Cavill, cameo.
Alright, so I gotta make my first shot at the assassin.
Alright.
That's not very good. Although, nah, that's just gonna be a straight shot. That's fine.
Bam! You tear a hole in the curtain.
That should get him.
Ooh, it does.
27.
No!
Lucius weeps gently as he was right about to dominate the assassin.
Alright, I still have 2 attacks because I missed one. And I'm
Right.
going to bonus action the Hylar for Hunter's Mark, and I only have straight shots, so I'm gonna make 2 regular attacks against him.
What's his face died, so I gain health from Hexblade's.
Brilliant. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. One of those shots is also going to be Serpent's Venom. I'm not sure how effective it'll be against him, but I might as well.
He's undead, so he probably has immunity.
Yeah, the poison is exactly 0 effective.
Alright, so it does nothing, that's fine. So 15 piercing.
Alright, you have penetrated his flawless armor. Once flawless. No longer flawless.
Yeah, taking accuracy over damage because he probably has 20 AC or higher. 18.
You don't have advantage on shots against him, do you?
They're just
He's
straight shots
dodging
at the end.
Straight shots? Oh, because he's
So I think
dodging. Yeah, of course, we worked that out. Yeah, 18 misses. He catches it with his shield.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I will. He can't really move, but I will still move back a little bit, like here.
Portents?
There we go.
No.
On
That's
what?
it. Good.
On the immortal as he attempts his saving throw.
My I don't know if you saw what my portents were, but the only one I got left is an 11, so it's not great. The portents I
bad.
rolled for this fight in general were just really shitty for what we wanted to do.
Also, how does that work with magic resistance?
It ignores magic
Oh,
resistance,
yeah.
but
Oh, okay.
for a boss
Yeah.
like this, because he's a boss, he's probably got saving throws high enough that 11 will be a pass
Yeah.
on any of our saves.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, I once what
Alright.
happens when you portent someone with advantage? I'm
'Cause-
strict. Yeah,
Yeah, if I got a DC
it
17
ignores the roll.
and I give him an 11, but he's got a +9, he's gonna pass this save.
All right, what saving throw is it? What is that?
It's a wisdom save, and he has to use his action for it.
He uses his action.
He does have a +9.
He still has movement, right?
He still has movement. Yeah.
All right. He casually walks towards Adrastia. Not quite. Doesn't quite get there.
Water elemental can make an opportunity attack.
Sure can.
Slam.
It's a very effective attack, and it takes him by surprise. But he still ignores it. This walking forward, stops momentarily, gets punched. The spy tells the world about the people who destroyed the temple. The
It's
veteran.
been like 2 rounds. What do you have got?
He's told the whole world, Lucius. Everyone knows.
What's that? We can hear a bell ringing.
Exactly. The bell all the way in Central Keep is currently ringing.
Ascending, targeting the whole world.
That's right. That's right. Everybody gets a message at once from Mark Zuckerberg. Did you know what's happening in Minton right now? Mark's safe in Minton.
He sends a sending report to his superiors in Central Keep.
That's it.
What the fuck do you want us to do about this?
Dude, if you can't deal with this, please don't call me in the middle of the night. Mr. Keviak, that's a pretty effective. That poor Archer. She was on 2 hit points. I deserve this.
Alright.
Poor thing.
Alright, so Kivia's gonna run out here and I think dash after the immortal.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, the Archer makes a death saving throw. Not today, Archer. Not today. Zebra.
Okay, I'll head out here. 10 feet. Just checking the distance on something. Okay, I will use a bonus action to mass healing word at 4th level.
How good is that?
So everyone will get 10 hit points.
Nice. Thank you.
Woot. Temporary or real?
Real hit points.
Yeah.
I don't fake it.
Ooh.
And then I think I'll just dash for the remainder of my movement.
Alrighty, Sanj.
Just as a note, Arctic, quickly, my homunculus at our ship. Is everything
Uh-huh.
is everything okay?
The ship out in the bay, that like the one a long way away.
Yeah, well, our getaway basically, the one that Lorenzo is on. I think
Yeah,
I left.
Lorenzo's ship. Yeah, that's what I should specify. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just fine. They are currently coladas.
Kind of like roll my eyes as I'm like staring at this thing approaching Ajasia. A pina colada would do really nicely right now. I will pull out my Master Apprentice one and I will Ray of Frost this bastard. And as I do, I'll call out like, are we looking to seal this fellow away or are we just going to drop him?
Fucking kill him!
Alright, and the elemental, so that's my turn. I guess I'll move a little bit more out here.
Yeah.
Elemental on its turn, does it recharge? It does, so it's gonna come, step up in his space, and again use its whelm. Strength DC 15. Okay, so it takes 2d8 plus 4 damage. So 12 bludgeoning damage. And if it's large or smaller, it is grappled and it is restrained and unable to breathe unless it can breathe water.
Alright.
Sadly, I bet it doesn't need to breathe.
Does not.
Probably not.
He's restrained though, which means that we all get to survive a couple of rounds longer.
Mm.
Is that an action to escape from?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
It counts as a grapple, so however it escapes a grapple, I guess.
Can't make attacks while it's restrained, can it? We're going to do it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. But it can't.
Disadvantage, and everything
can't
has
move.
advantage on him. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and fails strength saves, I think. Or no, I'm thinking
Dex?
of something else.
It's not that good to be restrained.
I don't
It's
think it auto
basically
fails.
the spell all over again.
Means no movement, advantage against attacks, disadvantage from him. Yeah, cool. I can remember that. Cool. Thank you for that. Right. Lucy Eye.
Well, still invisible. Can we hear like, you've said there's like boots marching and stuff. Has that quietened down, or is it still really active up above?
You make an insight check if you want to use your reaction. Otherwise, I'll just give you a little bit of information that might not be relevant.
I will do an insight check.
Yeah, cool. You're brilliant. Okay, so this is what you ascertain. First of all, the place is in fucking chaos. It's in fucking meltdown chaos. It's somewhere between, well, the Hylar, the War Priest, the Champions, they can handle it. What if they can't handle it? Then we're fucked. Why bother going down there if they can't handle it? If we don't go down there, they might execute us. And so it's just chaotic. People are panicking. They're running away. They're running ahead. They're arming themselves. They're waking up. They're having, they're getting yelled at. But it's not just that. So we haven't even talked about the other things happening on the roof yet, because there's more than just chaotic soldiers. You hear beasts screaming. There is the roaring of great lions. There is the screeching of reptilian somethings. There is the stamping of hooves. Who the fuck puts a horse on somebody's roof? Anyway, there must be a horse or something up there. I guess it doesn't have to be a horse. Whatever the case, there are several large beasts on the roof, in addition to the soldiers that are panicking, and yet none of them seem like they're coming downstairs. However, that's not all. That is not all. Because with your insight check, I guess outside the limits of the city, no bells is not yet on alert, but there is some chaos outside in the building area. So I guess you might think of this as an atomic blast, actually. That the analogy just came to me. The bomb has hit, boom, it's going up, it's going out, but we are watching it in slow motion as it spreads beyond the keep, across the grounds, and eventually it's going to hit the rest of the city.
So the way I'm seeing this, correct me if I'm wrong, is that
Sure.
I think the soldiers and everything that are upstairs don't have the courage to come down.
Yeah.
One. Two, the Manticore riders and the wizards have arrived. That's within expectations.
Except for they shouldn't be here this quickly. That's too fucking quickly. Maybe they were there all along.
Yeah, I figured there'd be. I mean, I'm thinking this could be the ones that were in the air doing patrols or something.
Totally legitimate, totally possible. Yeah, like if they
'Cause-
see someone running away from the building, they're probably going to want to investigate. Yeah, so that's legit.
I'm figuring, and that's within expectations. They probably don't know what's going on yet. And third, and the main thing is that it doesn't seem like they have someone out there that is kind of organized a counterattack yet.
You do hear one or two people barking orders, and they're doing so in like maybe they're ogres or orcs or something. Roar, 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 roar. There, so whoever is in charge up there doesn't sound human.
All right, but like it doesn't sound like the whole city's at the gates yet. We've got a couple of minutes at least.
Yeah, a couple of minutes at least. Probably not 10, probably at least 1.
Yeah. All right, we've got enough time to kill the Hylar and get the fuck out of here.
All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna make my way in this room towards the other side. I think they can deal with the Hylar, and well, all of my spells are likely to kill them as well as the Hylar. So I'll start looking for the treasury.
All right.
Because they said southeast, didn't they?
They did say southeast, and
Was it
yeah.
first or second floor?
This floor, southeast, whereas the valuable stuff is the lumber, which is on the top floor.
Alright. So we get the valuables on the first floor, then burn the lumber.
In my least popular decision for the month, I'll roll a death saving throw on the assassin.
Unpopular opinion.
Arctic's approval.
Hey, let me put it like this. If he gets back up, Lucius is just going to pop around the corner and dominate person on him, so...
I guess it's not so bad after all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amara.
She is going to move right here.
Yeah.
Nope. And she's gonna move right back where she is.
He is drowning right now, like he is being swallowed by that water elemental. It's really a sight to see.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll listen to his blurbles as I cast Cure Wounds.
Excellent, excellent.
But I'm
you know,
casting this.
you know what you're about.
Did he continue singing the song after he stopped dancing?
Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside.
1d8 or 14.
How do I give you inspiration, Arctic?
Indeed.
30 healing.
You have 5th level slots?
Yep, I'm a spellcaster, so.
Oh, wow.
Remember, when multi-classing, you still gain spell slots, you just don't gain high-level spells.
Right, of course.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
multi-classes are the kings of upcasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess as long as you're a full caster, then you still retain your slot progression.
Yeah.
And, she ends her turn.
Cool. Yeah, it gets a little bit funky with warlocks. That's a discussion for another time. Homunculus.
So is most of the activity upstairs, or can we hear it to the east as well?
Ooh, you made that insight check. That was pretty good. Yeah, I would say most of the activity upstairs. As opposed to the east, there doesn't sound like a lot going on there, unless you all stairs east.
Yeah, so my homunculus is going to dash 60 and then it's going to kind of hide along the top of the rug on the wall here.
Yeah.
Take inspiration from the assassin
Excellent. You have advantage on your hide check.
and kind of peek down the corridors.
Looks empty. This door is open. This door is not. This staircase has bloody footprints leading up it.
All right, so it looks like the fodder have been scared enough to all run upstairs and regroup.
That inside check's working for you.
Which means Lucius has a clear run to the treasury.
Yeah, it does look that way. He's been eaten. All right, Adrastia. The Hylar appears to be overwhelmed. Didn't even mean that as a pun. You're about 5 feet above it, and he is not only is he distracted by the water elemental. You see him look over his shoulder, point at Keviak, and say, "You have something of mine." You don't think he's focusing on you anymore.
Well, I was gonna try and do this anyway, so I'm gonna try to. I think I'm barely within 5 feet.
Well, you'll have to move it to hand-to-hand combat to be within 5 feet. Otherwise,
Oh, right, okay.
yeah, you'll have to touch him to be in hand-to-hand.
Alright, so yeah, I can move up here next to the wall. And I'll take 3 shots up at him with my hasted abilities. So
Clear
yeah, I have
shot,
advantage
one
on
of the
shots
matters.
against him now.
Brilliant.
Alright, so since I have advantage, I'm gonna risk trying to use sharpshooter on him.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Oops, I didn't set up sharpshooter.
Yep, just roll
advantage.
a second time. Yeah, 18, not going to be enough.
Alright, so I still have 3 shots.
Still got
Did I
3.
miss? 20.
That's enough? That's
30.
enough? Oh, that's a damage, right? Yep, so 30, yep, cool.
2 more. 24.
Yep.
20.
He begins to...
Oh, yes.
He shows concern.
Ooh, nice.
Kaboom!
Quite a
31?
bit. I think so. Yeah.
Suddenly he regrets becoming distracted and not focusing more attacks on the archer.
Alright.
He cares not to escape.
Bring
Of course not,
it.
you just come back.
He cares not to escape.
Round 2, pussy.
Oh,
That
he's-
is the thunder damage. And this is the necrotic damage.
Ooh, fuck.
targeted Assange.
I'll give him an aura and I'll make everyone see the
perhaps
aura.
an aura is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 30-foot radius sphere. Cool.
Oh yeah.
It's
Nice.
everybody
You have
there.
advantage on your saving throw, Amara.
Con save, right?
Is it con? It is, yeah.
I will. I'm going to use my reaction to absorb elements, the thunder damage.
Oh, likewise.
I'll do the same, yeah.
So 18 and 6 is 24.
Alright, it's like the 5th time he's pulled up that spell, but it finally had some decent effect. He's...
So I need to make a
Fine.
Constitution saving throw for the elemental as well. DC
Oh, no.
DC's 12. I took 24.
Oh, this is bad,
So
isn't it?
DC's 12.
Alright,
Oh.
not so bad.
Is this
So-
towards me as well? Sorry.
Everyone, I think it hit you. Yeah, it did. If it would have hit Sandra, it would have hit you too. So yeah.
Oh, each
So-
creature. Oh, so it's like a radiating out from him. It's not.
That's right.
Okay.
Were you able to see that aura?
He stamps his foot, and everything around him takes damage.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Arctic?
Advantage on your saving.
Okay.
No, there you go.
So the total damage was 18. Half of that would be 9, correct?
Is it only
It was
18?
18 necrotic plus, I think.
Plus 12.
12.
18 necrotic. Yeah, 12 thunder. So total 30. Sorry to interrupt you.
No worries. Sorry for interrupting as well.
So if
Alright,
you
got it.
if
6.
you absorb, if you absorb the thunder, it becomes 24.
Thank you.
So total of 30, was it?
It's 30 unless you save or have some sort of resistance, yeah.
So, okay, I'm on 15, so I go back down.
Oh no.
Yeah, so just to clarify,
Yeah.
so if you make the saving throw and use absorb elements, you halve the thunder damage, then add
That's right.
the two together, then halve it again.
No,
Yes.
yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, okay.
If you make the save, you halve the total, and then you halve what the thunder was.
Okay, so I did it the wrong way
I don't know.
around.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The maths is when it comes down to only one important anyway. But I suppose you want to do it right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not helping.
At the end result will be the same no matter what you do. So.
Particularly because we've rolled doubles. Yeah. So 9 necrotic if you saved. 6 thunder if you save. If you're resistant to thunder, it's only 3 thunder.
Right, I think I just take 10 damage then.
Sounds about right. Keviak.
Looking for this, he says as he lays 2 attacks recklessly
mine.
into the lich.
All right.
All right, is a 13 doesn't hit, I imagine.
I do not think so.
Keviak stabs him with it. He says, "Banish me now, whoreson!" Stabs him one more time. So 21 hit.
It does. He is staggered. He is stunned. He is devastated and in the process of being destroyed, but he holds on to his grip on reality for now. Zebram begins to fade away.
Oh my.
Sanj, Zebram is dying beside you. The immortal is about to fall as well. Where are your priorities?
I don't believe there's much I can do for my friend here. I will, however, stroll over to him and I kneel down and kind of like check on him. He's obviously fucked up. Turn to the highway, and I will. I will give him a scorching ray. I'm not going to upcast it. So
Zebram, you have a scorching ray.
Hasta la vista.
Correct English. The AI interprets this as. Right.
So 3 beams into the Hylar as he's restrained. So these will be an advantage.
Let's go back to my room.
So 23, 22, 23.
Oh.
Let me see.
Fire damage.
So 12, 19 fire damage.
He is destroyed, creating a small portal, a small polar nexus, a small vortex. That's the word I'm looking for. Small vortex that swirls him up like a kind of hurricane. And Lucius, you can make a perception check.
I was right about on my turn to ask if there's anything special about this throne, because a thought just occurred to me.
Yeah, can I also ask a
You notice nothing.
mechanical question? Whether or not I would know is of obviously up to you. Is the Hylar, is he a humanoid? Is that
Undead.
is that something that I okay, right, sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, almost definitely undead. He might not be undead, but he's undead.
Just for the purposes of Soul Cage, wondering if I might be able to do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not. I think
It does say
Sanj,
one humanoid.
yeah, I think Sanj.
so-
Yeah,
They're not
Sanj would be
humanoids.
too unsure to cast it as he is. Yeah.
So Lucius wants to inspect this throne because I've just had the thought that, I mean, it's in the middle. I get what castles have thrones and stuff, but in the middle of the keep, it's in like the central fortified room. I've just had the thought that maybe this could act like a phylactery for him, because when he come back, he appears to have appeared directly in Minton. So yeah, I will inspect this.
Sash.
Thank you.
12 plus 15.
It's a beautiful throne. It's made of teak and leather. You estimate its value at least 2,000 gold pieces.
And I will snapcast detect magic to see if it is some kind of phylactery.
It is abjuration magic of a relatively powerful sort. The sort of, I guess there's necromancy mixed in there as well, though. The sort of thing that you might protect one's soul with. Necromantic and abjuration magic.
Yeah, I don't have identify prepared, and I don't have time to ritual cast it.
No,
So I'm just gonna. Huh?
I can identify this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm gonna shout out to the others. Sanj, Keviak, get in here. Sanj, have a look at this, and Keviak, if he gives you the word, just fucking break it. And I'm gonna keep moving towards the treasure.
All right.
Yeah, I will.
The Highlord drops his sword, by the way, but it's the only thing left.
Oh, what type of
Kiviak
sword
will
is it?
patch that shit up.
It's a pittance compared to your Iron Conqueror. Like, it's a good, fucking good sword, but it's not an Iron Conqueror.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind
fuck
picking
that
it
shit.
up.
Tosses it in his bag.
I'll use my tuning fork to snapcast identify on this throne. Ting!
Yeah, its exact name or properties, I guess, aren't really important anyway. It serves as effectively as a phylactery for the immortal. Your suspicion is correct.
Right. Keviak, would you like the opportunity to bust this up, or shall I do it quickly and we can keep moving?
Oh, please. And he takes out his adamantine great axe and just starts trying to chop the throne in half.
Smash.
So is this the room to the southeast, or is that a set of stairs going up?
Who knows? Who knows?
Like, is that a door, or is that a staircase going up?
Yeah. Good question. No, that's a door. There are also no, they're not doors. They're just, you will see the words up where the staircases lead up. I don't think it's hidden.
Okay. Well, yeah, I had a look in this room up here where Sanj is now, and then with Adrastia, I've headed down to the southeast here. And I want to open this door.
Alright.
Is there anything on this
Wait.
desk at a glance?
One of us should disguise themselves as the Hylar. Mara says as we get together as a group.
No point, no time. We should search this really quickly and then get out of here.
Alright.
Is everyone going to
Where's the
burn
fucking
lumber?
money?
Is anyone going to burn the lumber?
You think we should set it on fire?
We'll set the
Yeah.
lumber on fire.
I can
got
take
it.
care of that, but we got
Okay.
other priorities straight, because that's upstairs. We might need to fight more if we go for that, so we should check down here first.
Alright.
Stop moving. I can't see so good.
There are tens of thousands of coins in these chests. There's carpets. There's religious artifacts of a foreign nature. None of you even recognize them at a glance. That's how foreign they are. There are much more common religious relics stolen from the Moonshays, or maybe given, who knows. There's mirrors and pearls, and there's lots of wood. We talked about, he said the lumber was upstairs. There's lots of wood, but this isn't lumber. This is teak. This stuff's as valuable as marble.
All right. As soon as Keviak's finished destroying the stuff up there, I'm gonna call him down here. And have we got 2 or 3 bags of holdings in the group?
I don't
I have
think-
2.
You have 2. I have. So we have 3. Did you say Amara has 1?
Nope.
No. All right. So yeah, I'll call Keviak down. Do you want to give us a tally of what's what, and we'll work out what we can carry, and also just what's on the desk in there?
Yeah, I was just about to ask, can I rifle through this desk looking for anything from ledgers, who's being paid what, that sort of shtick.
Yeah. You find C charts. You find pay slips. Make an investigation roll.
I shall do so. 23.
Brilliant. And you find a excuse me. You find a letter that you recognize the value of immediately. It's one of the special scrolls that the Zentarum send between their upper echelons. Only ever is delivered by invisible servants or those flying serpents, or hand delivered. You know, this is it's effectively a royal decree, and it's addressed to the Hylar of Mintan, but it's already been opened and read.
Has been opened and read. Okay, sure. I'll scan the document. Actually, no. I'll just. Sure. I'll open it up. Schedule finish.
Lork, isn't that
Stone Drives.
in the Moonshades?
No, it's over near Anarok.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. We know where the black ship is now, but it's commanding one hell of a fleet by the looks of it.
It also, and among the other information there is a lot, it seems to indicate that things are being teleported from this location to and from.
Does it mention the method by which it is being teleported? Being
Circle.
TP circle?
Mm.
Right. Does it list? So sorry, I'm just to be 100% clear.
Yeah.
It makes mention of a teleport circle here at the temple.
Yeah.
All right. I come out of the office and say, I think your suspicions were correct, Zevran. There's a teleport.
Who's that?
There's a teleport circle somewhere around here, likely upstairs.
Oh. Glad to help.
Bag all of the sensitive documents and stuff. Sanj will collect up what we can here in a few minutes, and if there's more lumber upstairs, we'll try and burn it in the teleportation circle as well. Other than that, we need to get out of here.
Right.
So yeah, in this room here, we'll try and ignore silver, copper.
It's all in chests already.
How many chests? How big and how heavy?
Oh, shit tons.
How
I'm trying to work out what we can carry.
from where my there's no way that the ship is within 500 feet of our location, is there?
No.
It wouldn't be within 5,000 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So it's over. Yeah, obviously over miles away.
Wow.
Alright, I'll roll all that stuff up. I'm not going to bother with the copper and silver.
They're all mixed in with the gold anyway.
What's an ib?
Pounds.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
Wow.
What's teak then?
Teak is a special wood.
Yeah, it's a type of wood, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said peat before.
If it's all mixed
Teak is
in,
also wood, I think.
fucking organized shitheads, my ass. You don't mix coins when storing them. Do you want to tell us how much a chest weighs and how many?
500 pounds, and it contains as many coins that are in 500 pounds.
Oh, so that's the stuff that's in one chest.
Everything's organized in chests. Carpets or the artifacts or the relics, but the coins are all just in one chest. They don't put silver in this chest and gold in that chest. It's all just taxes.
So all of that gold and silver and stuff is in a single chest, and the other chests have
Not a
like, the
single chest. I mean,
artifacts.
I don't like. There will be multiple chests, but yeah. But the artifacts and the relics, the chest. Yeah. So the coins are in separate chests to anything else, but the coins are mixed up. The carpets are by themselves. The artifacts and the holy relics and the vanities are all mixed up together. The teak is separate. It's probably not even in a box. It's just maybe covered by a canvas or something like that. Because it is wood. There's hundreds and hundreds of pounds of wood.
Right. So the
yeah.
teak, I think the teak we can ignore because we have no way of. Oh, he's not gonna. If we disable the teleportation circle and use this, we needed to decide right now: are we taking Mintan or are we fleeing?
I think we're fleeing at this stage, right?
Why was the plan not to secure ourselves as like we've eliminated the power? We now have however long we need to dismantle this whole operation. Why leave now?
Well, if that's what you guys want to do, sure.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, that's like in character.
If that's the case, what we need to do immediately is go upstairs, get everyone the fuck out of the keep with as violent means as possible, and disable that teleportation circle.
Yeah. We know where the gold is. It's not going anywhere. They're not going to run for it and try to secure it on their way out.
Alright, I think we're in agreement. We're gonna clear out the keep.
Alright.
Any
Seviak
other
puts everything
opinions?
that's not gold into his bag. The carpets, the artifacts, the relics, and the vanities. So I'm gonna roll for those real quick.
Sure.
So what's the idea here? Are we gonna hold the treasure to ransom, basically, and take over that way?
I think we're going to wipe out the keep, and then in the morning maybe we go and free the prisoners. And
How do we wipe out the keep when the roof has tons of people on?
Yeah.
the same way we did the inside.
We kill them until they're dead.
I mean, the fact that they haven't charged down there means that down here is the elite forces. I think if we were to use violence and intimidation,
we're still under the effects of seeming. Remember that. All is quiet down here. We could go upstairs.
But if
No,
but if we come up and there's no Hylar, and if there's no Hylar,
yeah,
that's gonna look really suspicious.
Oh, but
Someone needs to be the Hylar.
he chased the adventuring party down to the docks.
but they would have seen. They would have seen that. Look, we've got two options here. We can either go up and deceive them and make them think that we're with them, or we can make it very clear that we've already dispatched of their champions, their Hylar, their war priests, and if they don't get the fuck out of our way, they're next.
I think the latter
And don't
is
forget,
the way to go.
and don't forget those two archers that were commanded to run away saw Zentarum fighting Zentarum. So the deceiving plan might not work.
Yeah, let's just be upfront and say,
Yeah.
we defeated your champion. Get in line or face the consequences.
So I think what we'll do is we'll go up as a group, but Adrastia can be sneaky elsewhere. And if they resist, Adrastia can do her thing and just pop one of the wizards or Manticore riders or whatever.
Would it be cheeky to ask for a short rest?
I think so.
I don't think we have. We
I
don't
don't
have.
think we don't have
We
an
don't
hour.
have the time.
I think we need to resolve this one way or another and quickly.
Yeah, cool. Let's go. Let's do it.
Mara uses her last level 2 slot and casts invisibility on.
Good.
All right.
Because once Adrastia gets outside, she'll be invisible once she reaches the darkness.
So are you sending up Adrastia by herself?
I think
No, we're going as a group.
We're going up, but she'll sneak up like. We don't want them to be aware of her, so that if a fight starts, she can do an alpha volley on the most threatening guy.
All right. Do we require light sources at all?
I don't think so.
No, I've got my
Just checking.
goggles on. I'm sorted.
Cool.
Yeah, I am the only one that doesn't have actual dark vision at the moment, but I cast dark vision on myself all the time, and I've got it at the moment as well. Because it's just a second level slot.
I'm gonna give a twist of my ring as well and go invisible.
Excellent. All right. There are a variety of ways up. You'll see the words up written straight on the map. So if you want to position yourselves on one of the staircases, I'll cut and paste you onto the next.
Sure. I suggest let's lead with the elemental. So if there's a volley of anything waiting for us, it'll take it as we come up the stairs.
Yeah. Just gotta add them healing to myself before I forget. Alright, so yeah, I'm thinking the elemental goes up with Keviak, because Keviak's the one that can kind of shrug everything off.
The elemental sounds like the sea, so it's attempts at being silent are probably not going to be very effective. You would hear that.
No, I don't think
we're not sneaking. We're going
No.
up there with like balls out, intimidate your asses. Adrastea is the only one that's invisible, and that's just to give her advantage on her attacks straight up.
Cool. Then we'll roll for initiative since they already know you're coming.
My laptop's lagging a little bit. Can you put me with the party?
Sure.
And we can just have Keviak like singing out "The Hylar's dead" or some shit, carrying Hylar's sword.
Ding dong, the Hylar's dead.
The dwarf just chopped off all his head.
Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, Zevram. Yeah, so put yourselves in the positioning that you want to be in, and that way I can cut and paste you. Otherwise,
Mara would be in the far back.
Difficult.
Alright, so move the elemental and Keviak to the front, and Zevram can move back.
Yeah, Mara will be by Zevram.
And the elemental?
Yeah, it looks like it can fit. These are the big stairs.
Alright.
All right, so that's how we start.
I should probably cast invisibility on myself again. Yeah, I'm gonna cast greater invisibility on myself again.
Okay, this should copy directly.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. He's already a big enough target at the front.
Lovely. All right.
Oh, just quickly before we confirm anything, this room here, where the throne was, is that a single-story room or is it hollow in the center of the keep?
Hollow in the center, and it goes all the way up to the second floor. Yeah. Yeah. So imagine a massive. If the roofs are about 10 or 15 feet high, the central room's about 30 feet high at least. Yeah.
Did there appear to be like a balcony or anything up there?
Nothing. You suspect that refurbishments will be made eventually that might place into like the central dome of the White House, maybe, or of a mosque. But it's clearly either for magic or for ritual purposes, not for any sort of good architectural.
I'm just trying to think, with all the places my homunculus scouted, where could the teleportation circle be?
Oh, right.
If it's not in the center, it'd either be in one of the towers on the inside, I'm thinking.
Yep, that's fair.
It could be on the exterior of the central portion of the building anyway.
Because it's not on the bottom floor, so...
And you still have a detect magic going, don't you?
Yeah, because I did not cast invisibility. Just to clarify, we have searched the bottom floor, haven't we?
I don't think so.
No, we haven't given it a thorough search. We've gone into a few rooms, we checked that desk, we've located the coins, but as far as the other rooms go, we haven't done anything else.
And you've looked through precisely 3 rooms, not including the front guard room.
Could we have taken the 20 seconds to just peek through the doors? Not even.
It doesn't
a
take 20
search?
seconds. So it's if you want to take the fight, yeah, but it's not 20 seconds.
Oh, not 20 seconds, but like less than a minute to just run around, open the door.
Unlock
Have a look.
them, break them down. It's a process, so you can do it by all means, but it's not immediate. It
Yep.
takes a couple of minutes.
We'll go up and scare them off first.
Yeah,
and if
we
there's
haven't got the
someone
time. Let's just get
there,
this over and done with.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Zevram, you are first. We are
Yeah.
over here,
Oh,
aren't you?
No, he's last. We're Zevram, Andreska,
No,
and myself are.
Initiative.
Oh, initiative. Sorry.
Well, I guess since I'm invisible, I'll look ahead. Dash up here.
Cool.
Are these parapets or something?
They are. So you're looking down into the construction works below, and you can see people pointing and shouting and calling and pulling up torches. It's fucking chaos down there.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
Cool. Sanj.
Okay, so I'm currently downstairs. I am going to. Fuck. Okay, I'll mirror image myself again. And kind of press myself up against the wall here, and beckon the elemental forward. That'll be my turn. Yeah.
Mr. Drastia.
Oh. Sorry, I had to step away there for a moment.
Roger.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. I think I might be able to push my way past.
Yeah, ignore the
Not very far.
ignore that sort of difficult terrain with your party. Just
I can have
Since,
the
you know-
elemental like squeeze up to like a real thin sort of. It could literally just be a puddle as well, so you could move through
Yeah.
that as well.
perfect. Yeah, yeah. In the first round, just ignore that sort of stuff. Since the logistics of a game and the logistics of a battle are quite different.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't see anywhere particularly dark around here.
Not particularly. I mean, there's not a lot of light in this furthest corner, but that's, yeah.
Are these black dots in the middle here? Are they some sort of columns or pillars?
Murder holes. They look down into the room that you first began in. So this girl would have seen you probably from the instant you arrived, or at least if you'd hung around in that central guard room, she would have noticed you after about 5 or 10 seconds. Yeah, so well, you're right. Where she is directly above where you first came in.
I see.
Yeah.
There's no good cover up here.
I put you on the wrong side of the building. I'm sorry. I really did.
Oh.
It doesn't make much difference anyway, but I did. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing for me. It doesn't make much difference, so we'll just keep going from here. We'll just imagine the entire building has been rotated to the right.
We'll just say we went up the western side. That's fine.
Something like that. In any case, it makes no difference. Yeah,
Alright.
it really doesn't.
Well, it's tempting to get my first round extra attack, but I am invisible, so I might as well take advantage of it. And so I will restrain myself and not attack, and I'll move another 30 feet up against this wall, just looking for a more prime target.
Yeah.
And I'll end my turn.
All right, you're still invisible, Lucius.
I'm going to wait for Keviak and all of them to head up because
Yeah.
I'm not taking the lead on that.
Too easy.
So dodge.
Keviak.
Keviak's gonna bellow, the Immortal's dead! Come join him!
Shit.
and charge into the room.
They fire their arrows, but they all miss. It's just, they're just out of reaction. But they do nothing.
Yeah, he's gonna dash to close with this one.
Release the beasts! Someone commands from the north, and you hear the sound of a door opening, followed by the squeal of an animal. This archer tries to run away, so you get an attack of opportunity as she does.
Alright, reckless.
Not enough. It's armor class 16.
It was a pretty lazy swipe. He's not even really out to kill him. Just make him run away.
She opens the gate.
Ah, shit.
I can't quite see what that is.
Remaining two archers.
Big?
Actually fine.
It's big, but I don't know what it is.
Shoots, misses, adds a d10 to the second roll. Shoots again. 25.
Nope.
Nope. Fuck me dead. Alright. And then she just straight up adds a d10 to her. 23, not enough.
That's crazy.
It's a dope shield and some dope armor.
Runs the fuck away.
A barbarian with AC the eye. It's crazy.
Oops.
It's like the only way to hurt Keviak is like AoE attacks.
Yeah.
Like
And
straight up
even
Yeah,
attacks just aren't
basically,
gonna hit
it's
him.
gotta be spell damage because they cannot be matched in melee combat unless you're a boss, basically.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of defenses against things like fireballs and wisdom saves. So yeah, even the traditional weaknesses are pretty short up.
If he's got both
Yeah,
wisdoms
well,
at his
wisdom
back, we can
stave I'm
just-
still suck at. I just can't be charmed or frightened.
Right, charmed or frightened. Right. So that's yeah, right. Excuse me.
But yeah, with the two wizards at his back, we can just counterspell pistols everything while he murders it all.
That's it.
So the homunculus, if it's that turn yet,
The marchers are getting into position.
there's that many of them, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just let Kaviak run around by himself since they can't hurt him.
See you in 5 minutes, man.
Yeah!
Homunculus.
We're going back downstairs, Kaviak. You can take care of the rest.
But it's like sending a tank into a machine gun, right? Like you can fire 1,000 rounds at the fucker and
Yeah.
it's not going to penetrate.
It's not gonna do
Yeah.
anything.
So the homunculus is gonna dash straight up into the darkness of night and look down on the battlefield from above.
Yeah.
Because there's no roof up here, is there?
No roof. That's right.
Yeah, so
One day, but not today.
it's gonna dash straight up. Do you want to put it somewhere or give me like a description of where any enemies are that I can see? Because I'm looking for their leader, someone that looks like
Yeah,
he's in
sure.
charge.
All right. Make a perception check, but you can hear them.
And 14.
You hear them up here. You hear someone in like an inhuman voice give a command to release the beasts, and then you hear a door swing open, followed by the squeal of some reptilian animal.
Alright. And Lucius shall shout out northwest.
Water elemental.
Northwest, the
This is a good battle.
the
I know,
elements.
right?
Here's the command, and it's gonna stay as a puddle that just begins to kind of trickle forward.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go its movement, and then it'll dash 60 feet effectively. That's its turn.
It sees an archer try to hide around the corner. Amara.
Yeah, she is going to scoot right here, still out of sight with the others, and she's gonna wait for Adrestia to make an action. She's gonna hold action at her using her 4th level slots. Enlarge and reduce. Once Adrestia takes an action, she is gonna cast Enlarge on the Raging Dwarf.
Beautiful.
And then she's gonna move back down the stairs after that. BRB, but that'll happen once Andrastia. Well, no, not now. When Andrastia takes her action and drops invisibility.
Okie dokie. Alright. Addressed you.
Alright, let's get a good look at what this beastie
Did you
is.
just skip?
Did I? No, I skipped the
yeah.
wyvern.
Yeah,
I don't even know why I went to Adrastia. I don't even know why I said that name. Like, I'm not sure.
she was holding an action for when Adrastia acts, but you've still got
Right.
the Wyvern, Zevram, and Sanj.
Yeah, I was so busy like moving around with tokens that I was just
I don't blame you. I think this is the most intense fight we've done so far in the campaign.
All right. So this wyvern has been released. It screams as it comes out, and it roars. Roar! Tries to intimidate Keviak. What's Keviak's response? It charges you. It flaps over, so it's about 5 feet off the ground, and flies down onto him. Oh, you're a GM layer. Alright, well, I would have thought that bloody by now the top wyverns were on the fucking campaign. Anyway, switch it to Never Whisper. And Stinger and Claws.
Pathetic.
Certainly is. Zebra.
Alright, gonna move northwest rather. Just gonna keep dashing. That's it.
Excellent, hey. Who's up next?
I believe it's me.
Alright, cool.
I'll move 30 feet up the stairs here. Call out. Unless you wish to be reduced to piles of dust, you will surrender and leave immediately.
Anyone who surrenders will have to the demons.
I ray of frost the wyvern. Very well. Have it your way, and that'll be my turn.
Say the wyvern.
That's right. Yes, 7 damage.
An insignificant wound for such a massive dragon. Adrastia.
Alright, well, I heard Lucius call out that the leader is off to the northwest somewhere.
You hear something kicking at this door. Kick, 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 kick. That's the noise it makes. It like kick, kick, kick. Anyway.
I'll take 2 shots at the wyvern and then move.
Alright, you have advantage on the first shot.
So remind me to harvest these guys for their venom.
Assuming
Will
we got
do.
time.
20
20 will hit.
for 20 piercing.
Okay, that's a start.
And the second one.
Woo.
Another 20
That'll hit.
for 24.
Alright.
And then I'll use my movement and my bonus action to move 60 feet up next to the water elemental.
Alright.
Keviak is enlarged now.
Brilliant. Lucius, well, it's certainly happening up here now. You can hear animals being released, animals trying to free themselves, bows are being fired, and of course, that's not even mentioning the chaos that's going on down in the courtyard.
Alright, so it's well lit up here. How high
Fairly
does the
well
light
lit. Fairly.
does the light go? Like, if one was to go,
Well,
like when the
places-
homunculus went straight up, how far before it was in darkness?
20 feet, 40 feet before it's in pitch darkness, unless it goes. It might be even less than that. There's a series of torches. The torches only give 40, 20 illumination, 20, 20. There are entire patches of here that are in dim light, though most of it's in relatively bright light. So not much. It's lit up like a castle would be, with mild illumination.
So Lucius is going to polymorph himself into a regular small-sized eagle and kind of try and slip up into the darkness.
All right.
And in the direction of the boss. So he'll be going about 60 feet in this direction, but at an upward angle. So we'll try and hide in the darkness while heading in that direction.
Yep. Sure, you get advantage on your hide check.
Alright, I just need to check what an eagle's hide would be.
And how high are you? Yeah.
Probably
Off the roof, that is, of course.
about 30 to 40 feet.
All right, so not very high.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that counts as in complete darkness, that's how high he'll go, but
45 feet will put you in darkness, yeah.
Alright, I'll move him back a bit and he'll just go up 45 feet.
All right.
And Eagle plus 2.
Caveat.
So 15.
Oh, on perception, was it?
You said stealth.
On stealth, yeah, perfect. Okay, 15, no worries, yeah. Cool.
It's Keviak, but bigger. It couldn't be more dangerous.
Just to let you know, guys, I need to go in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I need to bring some dinner to my grandfather, and then I'm heading to a friend's place.
Roger.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah, first of all, Keviak's gonna grab this wyvern to make sure it can't get away.
All right.
So yeah, he's gonna grapple it.
No worries.
That's contested athletics, right?
Sure is. Oh, I think it escapes on an equal.
Alright, fuck it. Stab it.
All right.
So
14 will
16
hit.
hit.
Yeah, 16 hits, yeah.
You get an extra
Alright,
D4
15.
from the enlarge as well.
Right, thanks for reminding me.
Cool.
So 18 damage.
It's pretty severely injured at this point. You hear one of its leg bones break.
Alright, that'll be me.
Fly! The archers hold their position, looking around for someone to see, but they don't see anyone. Except for this guy, or girl, who fires at the water elemental.
Sure. AC 14.
When the first one misses, she adds a d10 to her next attack.
Yeah, that hits for sure. 5 piercing, very well.
And runs. Meanwhile, this one fires at Sanj.
Which one, sorry?
You might not be able to see her.
Oh, yeah,
Might
over
be.
here. Yep, sure.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Cool. AC 15.
Cool. Still at normal, not disadvantage. Makes the first shot. Does she hit with a 20?
She will, yes. So
And the
9.
second shot, she adds a d10 to her damage instead.
I will shield the second shot.
Alright.
So I take 9 damage. This is the con save for the water elemental. And 9 damage. Perfect.
She's happy with her position.
Yeah, I'm in base-to-base contact near enough with the water elemental. If you lost control of it, that'd be pretty problematic.
It still hits me anyway. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad.
And this archer fires on Adrastia. First attack. Does 17 hit?
Just barely doesn't.
Doesn't. Alright, she has a d10 to her next one. Next attack. Does it again. 24.
Yeah, definitely.
7 damage, and she retreats behind the corner.
Ow.
Homunculus.
The homunculus is going to shadow me in the air, so it's going to dash about
Alright.
80 feet. 60 feet, about there.
Shall we give Sash a go so we can head off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm probably just going to be continuously looking for the major threat here, but
This guy is riding a wyvern, and he has a red dragon, half dragon thing.
which guy? Oh, is that like a tower or something?
That's what it is. So this is a central tower. Describe it any further than that. These are small stables. Each of these stables appears to have a beast in it. And he has opened the gate, jumped on the beast, and is about to fly it.
Just so I'm actually doing something, I might not go up there. I'll just go to this guy here instead and attack them. So first one with advantage.
All right.
14.
Not enough. No, it does not do it.
Well, reveals me and second attack.
That'll do it.
And I'm going to defensive flourish on this one. So I will have 32 AC until my next turn.
Excellent. All right, so Homunculus is following you. Elemental.
For clarification, is this a gate or a solid door?
It's a door. It's a barn door.
Okay, sure. Is there a gap between the floor of the top of this floor of this?
Just he specified like a round ago. There's something banging on the door.
Yeah.
Trying to kick the fuck out of it. So
Yeah,
there is.
sure.
So yeah, occasionally there is little gaps.
Can I get the elemental to squeeze underneath the crack or underneath the door and appear on the other side?
Yep.
And it's just going.
Right.
It's just gonna fuck up whatever's in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see in there, but I assume it can occupy a creature's space if there's something in there. In which case it's going to use its well mobility.
Alright guys, I'm going to head off.
See you soon.
Good
See you,
session.
mate. Bye bye.
Feel free to bot me as well if you want. I don't mind.
I think the water elemental's just as surprised as the nightmare is.
There's a nightmare in there.
It's all saddled and ready to go.
So it's 2d8 plus 4 damage.
Fuck, hey, don't kill it. I want to tame that thing.
So 19 damage.
Oh, I
It's
already got
grappled,
dibs.
grappled, restrained, and currently drowning.
All right.
Shit, Keviak's got a point there. I can't call dibs on the nightmare when I'm already rearing a red dragon.
Pretty much. Miss Amara.
I'm gonna step up. Oh, I see this lady. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this archer all the way.
All right.
Is
I
the
see the
15
one. It will not.
hit? Okay. So And then I go back down the stairs.
Alrighty, righty.
And my turn.
No problem. The wyvern that is fighting Keviak stings with its stinger, scratches with its claws,
Yep. Nope.
and flies the fuck out of there. You have an attack of opportunity as it tries to fly 80 feet, more or less straight up. 16 will hit.
Alright.
Don't forget that the D4 from enlarge.
Excellent.
So 19 damage total.
Okay, you break the other one of its legs, and although you almost knock it out of the sky, not quite, the wyvern attempts to fly away. Nightmare takes on the water elemental. It is drowning.
Yeah, so it's DC strength, DC 14 strength to get out of the restraint.
It'll just attack with disadvantage. I better take it off GM layer. Never was sororities on. Alright, what's up? I'm not roll 20 head. Alright. Interface issues, here we go. Hooves. Kicking into the water elemental,
Misses.
highly ineffective. Zevram just had his turn. Oh, I forgot about this wyvern. This wyvern zooms out. It has a dude on his back. You would all be able to see him because he's much higher than the tower. And so the wyvern screeches up and begins patrolling around. There's a red dragon rider guy on its back.
That seems like a lot of movement.
I'm just showing it. So it goes about 80 feet into. It goes about 60 feet into the air.
Okay. Oh,
It does have a
quick-
double move, so it could move 160 if it wanted to.
Yeah. Quick question. The towers here, how high up are they above the floor?
Oh, about 20 feet. So yeah, 50 feet above ground level, 20 feet above your level.
All right.
Try that again. I'll put him at 65 feet above the ground. All right, 65 feet above the ground. Sanj.
Okay. I am going to go. Let me see. So that's like 20 or so feet. I'm going to go 20, 30 feet. And I'll take the dodge action here. Actually, no, I'll dash.
All right.
I'll dash
Yes,
30
yeah.
feet. Go there.
It's about 65 feet up in the air. It's in darkness, but for you that doesn't matter.
I was gonna say. Okay, so yeah, this should be fine. I've got 150 feet of dark vision and a 400-foot range, so I'm gonna shoot at him. Specifically, I'm gonna shoot for his mount.
Yeah.
I don't want him flying around. It's too far away for Hunter's Mark, so just that will not do it, I assume.
No.
Next. That should.
That does.
For 17.
All right.
And one more. 16.
That'll hit as well.
For
Brilliant.
24.
The wyvern screeches out and kind of.
God, I'll just sort of just use my movement to move behind this wall here, like this.
So, in eagle form, I'm gonna kind of drift over to here, perch on the top of the keep.
Hmm.
For how high up is he above the top of the keep?
He's 65 above the ground. The keep is 20 feet up, so 45 feet above.
Alright, so he's still a ways away from me. He appears to be heading towards our direction though, right?
Not yours, but yeah, Sanjay.
Yeah, gonna pass me by. I'm going to, in the darkness up here, I'm gonna try and take a low position and then revert to my human form.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold a dominate person for as he flies past.
Okay, cool. Keviak.
Alright. Is that wyvern still up?
80 feet above you.
Alright. Keviak's gonna show he can fly too, motherfucker.
Alright.
And come up after it.
Alright. What's your fly speed?
35.
Alright, so it'll still
So,
be
yeah,
10
he-
feet away from you, even with those.
Alright, he's not gonna make a double move, he's gonna make a single move and then fling a javelin.
Brilliant. That'll hit.
Nice.
Right in the pooper.
It crashes down to earth with a splat.
Reminds me when
Dope.
Keviak first showed up in the campaign, there were all the crit javelins he started throwing.
The half dragon holds his breath. The archers fire at flying Keviak. They add a d10 to their first attack. For the first one, this for the second one. Alright, where have they gone? There they are. First one with +5, second one with +6, and then 2 normal shots.
Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah, fuck this. They
Pretty much a
abandoned
space
shit.
marine. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Far out.
This one runs to the edge of the battlements and jumps off, takes 2d6 damage as she falls.
I think that's the archer that had the highest wisdom score.
These other archers, they're still holding their position, looking for something to shoot at, but they haven't. They saw an eagle, they ignored the eagle, and they can't see the homunculus, so they're just keeping an eye out for something. But nothing is appearing. Homunculus.
So the homunculus is going to fly over here, and it's going to kind of just drop like 20 feet, because the weapon and stuff's at 65, and he was
65.
up at 80. He's just going to kind of like duck, weave, roll, drop to about 60, and take the dodge action, but the process of the dodge action is going to be the homunculus like shaking its ass at the wyvern.
Alright.
Basically taunting it to come into range of Lucius's dominate person.
Alright. Water elemental.
So the nightmare takes 11 damage initially, and then I think the water elemental can take slam attacks.
Boom. Oh, fuck. Oh no.
28, 42 bludgeoning damage.
You send it back to hell.
Cool. And then I'll have it come out after me if I can.
Yeah, you can still move.
Yeah, I can't see it, I think.
Oh, of course you can't, yeah.
Where are we? Perfect. So it'll be like, I think it's got 30 feet, so it'll come out here. And that's its turn.
Amara.
Oh yeah. She sees that wyvern fly up. She's gonna poke her head out real quick. And then she is going to beeline it to these holes. Is there anything down these holes?
Corpses that you created.
Awesome. And she's gonna wait here and ready an Eldritch Blast in case anyone but her friends poke their head out to
The wyvern ignores the homunculus, but by sheer aggression, anger, bad tactics, it by Lucius anyway, as it attempts to do a strafing run on Sanj and the water elemental.
So this will not stop the Wyvern's actual actions because I'm not targeting the Wyvern. I'm targeting the
Good
rider.
call.
But I am portenting this to give him an 11. My DC is 17, so unless he has a +6 to his Wisdom saves, he will fail.
Let's find out. He has less than +6.
So he is dominated.
All right. So his action is to breathe when he goes past Sanj. The Wyvern does a flyby. What does he do?
He doesn't attack Sanj himself, but like I said, it won't stop the Wyvern.
Wyvern's just doing a flyby. So he goes. I suppose he could go the 80. He'll go across, and the Wyvern's curious as to why he didn't blast, because then he goes 80 feet up anyway.
I like duck as it
60.
flies overhead. And you follow it. And then I've obviously seen this guy's mouth open, and then it just snaps shut. Kind of, oh, alright.
You probably see Lucius like stand up to his full height all of a sudden, kind of doing the marionette work with his fingers.
Yeah.
All right, who's botting Zevram, if anyone? Or do we just have him kill this girl?
Probably just have him kill the archer.
Yeah.
She dies. Sanj.
So this fellow is 80 feet up in the air, is he?
65, yeah.
65.
So you probably can't see him, even with dark vision.
So even if I was, I actually don't think I'll be able to. I can't get to within 60. Can I? Oh boy. Actually, not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna try and get into cover.
Sure.
I'll take the dodge action here.
Alright.
Yeah, it's turn.
Sanj.
Yeah, I've just finished. That was me.
I know, right? Like, I don't think sometimes... I don't think. Adrastia.
No, he wants you to go twice. It's fine.
That's
I'm gonna shoot up at the flying wyvern above me. Again, going
Brilliant.
for the mount.
You have a belly shot. Ooh, in the guts.
18.
Screech.
17.
17 will do.
Alright, I'll just keep my bow trained on it.
Alright. The severely injured wyvern is panicking at this stage.
It should be, because Lucius uses his action to order the half-dragon to execute the wyvern.
Alright.
But he's
Half-dragon.
riding on 60 feet in the air.
Alright. The half-dragon unleashes his fire breath.
Well, Keviak will go first. Because that'll be happening on his turn.
Alright, of course it will. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Keviak. So there's a wyvern somewhere up there, but you can't see it. Oh no, you're up in the air too, aren't you? So you can.
Yep.
Yeah. Whose go is it though?
Keviak.
Right. Cool.
Yeah. Keviak closes with the other wyvern, I guess,
Brilliant.
and lays into it twice, recklessly.
Both hit. 16 and 15, 31. It is
Plus
crippled.
2d4.
Oh, plus 2d4. This should do it then. Yeah. And it crashes down to earth, slaughtered. And the dominated half-dragon takes 19 points of bludgeoning damage. And does he get a saving?
Yeah, I think so. Spell.
Cool.
Yeah, every instance of damage, they get a fresh saving throw.
Alright. TC is
I think it's
I think
17.
it's. Yeah, I
17.
think it
Cool.
is.
Penguin, you're muted, by the way. Yeah, cool. Alright. So he is still dominated as he crashes into
Yeah, I was fucking muted. Yeah, it's 17.
Yeah. Alright. So it's his go. He breathes fire on the corpse of the wyvern. The archers are running away. Even these ones at this stage are giving up. And the homunculus.
The homunculus is just going to keep an eye on things from above at the moment. What's the situation looking like outside the keep?
Chaos, still chaos. There is no organized attempt to retake the castle.
All right. Can I tell kind of? I was going to ask, like, does the distribution look like it's a lot of Zentarum soldiers or just mercenaries? But I'll leave that for when the combat's done.
It's too dark. There's not a lot of illumination down there in the construction area. And
So
yeah,
a heap of humans running around like headless chickens.
that's right. Some of them are armored, some are not. Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah,
elemental.
I just noticed in the dominate person description, just for next time, so he would have failed the saving throw anyway, but if we're fighting the dominated target, then he gets advantage on the saving throw.
Right. Makes
But
sense.
I portent him, so we're not fighting. Like, it doesn't matter if he has advantage because I use my portent. When I use my portent, we're not fighting him anymore because he's on our side.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
that's why I
we
used the
haven't,
portent on the initial
Yeah.
saving throw, so we wouldn't have advantage.
Cool.
The
I mean, like, when we start fighting him again, he'll get that advantage back.
Hmm.
The water elemental is going to ready an action. It's going to ready its slam attack. If the dominated half dragon attacks one of our, as in, like, if it loses its status or its current condition affecting it and attacks a friendly party member, then it will take its action.
Brilliant, Tamara.
Alright, nothing down there. She is gonna make her way over here. Let's see. Hey, she was right there. Was she not supposed to?
Yeah, that one was supposed to jump off earlier. Yeah.
I was like, she jumped. She
You
literally
see her
jumped.
leap. Yeah, literally leap off the bat. Twists her ankle and
Okay.
keeps hopping away.
Okay. Okay, so that was 15. I can do like another 15 feet here. I think I see something right there.
Just a curtain. There used to be a wyvern in there or something. A wyvern, yeah.
Oh, just to be safe, she's gonna lob an Eldritch Blast right here.
You set fire to the wyvern's pork. Roast pork. Or forced pork. It's pulled pork.
I think I had a bad blast and in the like bits. Now it's like shredded. Like, what is it? Pulled pork. It's pulled pork
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Yeah, alright. There's nothing there. Okay, she ends.
Perfect. Huh? Le wyvern is dead. Le nightmare is banished. Le zevron is absent. Le songe.
Alright, so if I've seen that fellow plummet, I'll come out my 30 feet here. And I too will ready a Ray of Frost. Should the half dragon, same condition basically.
Okay,
Desma.
seeing as we're not fighting that guy at the moment, look for targets to shoot at. Let's go 30 foot over here. I don't see anything, so I'll keep going that way.
I'm going to Misty Step down to here, and then I'm going to walk over. and I'm going to instruct him to get down on his hands and knees as if he's worshipping me, and point in the direction of the teleportation circle.
He gets a bit confused for a moment, and he's on his hands and knees, and he falls over. But he's on his hands and he gets up again and points down.
So it's down on the first floor. All right. Which quadrant of the building did he point at?
Well, he just pointed down.
All right. So we'll go down after this fight. I mean, Lucius only made him bow like that because he's a Bay Knight.
So rude.
The real question is, I mean, he fell for the spell, so does that mean that it's a black mark against his soul on Bane's behalf? Interesting experiment, no?
Bane considers it so, even though it's not his fault.
Alright, yeah,
Cursing
that's it for me.
profusely and draconic inside his head.
Bane's like one of his dads that blames you for shit that you had absolutely no control over.
But Dad, he was using magic to mind control me. I
Well,
don't
if you had have
fucking care.
invested in feats that give you saving through. But Dad, you didn't take those feats. Shut up. Keviak.
Yeah. Keviak is gonna drop back down to the floor, and I suppose ready to pop off a javelin at the next enemy he sees.
The red dragon looks at each of you.
Oh, my bad. I missed the red dragon. He attacks
Oh, red-
it a bunch of times.
Oh, all right. No,
My token was covering it up on my screen. Yes.
That's the
3
most-
reckless
So
attacks.
much,
The most Keviak.
so much for not fighting it.
I mean, Lucius has got his answer out of him already.
Is a 21 hit?
You betcha.
And he makes 3 more wisdom saving throws.
14 and 16 is
30.
30, and
Plus 15, 45.
he's on 1 hit point.
Keviak spits in his face.
3 wisdom saves. Let's see if he's still under control.
He's not under control anymore. He's about to kill everyone. Water elemental. You can see that he's that the spell has failed.
The spell has failed. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, he makes one of his slam attacks, and I.
Oh,
Also...
and he drowns in your wrath. Oh well, I guess not with the critical fumble, so
Yeah.
that was a bit premature.
And
But
then I think I also had a ray of frost prepared. So
yeah,
does a 15 get him? Oh.
does not.
Yeah, okay.
But it's now the water elementals go, followed by your go.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, go.
I mean, look, he either gets hit by something, otherwise Lucius will just walk up and kick him in the head. And if that's not the case, Keviak's obviously gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I like to think the water elemental gives this guy a haymaker.
Brilliant.
Just like an absolutely like 10-foot long fluid fist that just boom knocks him straight out.
Alright. Lucius is going to turn to Adrastia. Adrastia, quickly, for the next couple of minutes, can you get up somewhere high? And if you see any of them Manticore riders approaching, give them fucking hell. And then I'm going to run downstairs looking for that teleportation circle.
Would you like a hand?
Alright. Back to this map.
Hold on. Before she does that, I'm going to cast invisibility on Adrastia again. And so she has that, and Keviak is normal.
I mean, if Adrastia climbs up to the top there, are there lights like on top of the towers?
No.
Yeah, if Adrastia climbs up top there, because she's a Gloomstalker, the second she enters darkness, she's automatically invisible.
Oh, never mind. Alright. Cheers. Good luck. Have fun.
This central structure, is it higher than the peripheral towers?
Only by a few feet, 3 or 4, no more.
Do you want the
There's
elemental
some-
to
there's-
stay with you? As a
Yeah.
Sure. So you give you eyes up here as well. And I'll
Right.
throw a grappling hook up to the central structure and start scaling it.
Can I have
Cool.
the Can I have the elemental kind of like absorb itself into the rope? Travel up the rope like that.
What? Oh, the grappling rope.
Yeah, like it's liquid.
You
It
can
can't.
make an athletics check. It'll get up
Sure.
there eventually. So yeah.
Okay, sure. Athletics.
Yeah. And so it gets up there quite quickly. Your absorption trick works a charm.
Perfect. So.
Should I make a check or do I just scale it?
It won't be hard for you.
And I'll instruct
yeah.
the elemental to obey Adrastia's commands.
Righto. Alright, I'll just keep watch.
Alright.
Yeah, if anything goes wrong, the elemental can jump off to the floor below, and then Adrastia can jump into the elemental. So
Yep.
it's like jumping into a pool.
I meant to ask earlier.
Yeah.
Could I get into my elemental as Sanj? Because Sanj can breathe underwater for an hour. So could I like climb? I suppose you take without taking the bludgeoning damage. I think it'd be pretty cool, almost like a super suit or something.
I think you'll take the bludgeoning damage.
That's the only thing. It does specify that you take the damage. Shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, that doesn't matter. Yeah, all good.
But other than that, you can sit inside it and breathe it. Yeah, use it like a mech.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically we're going to use Adrastia as a SAM launcher while we all go search for this teleportation circle.
Yep.
All right. Well, all the doors on both levels are open. You should have tokens on both levels as well. So,
Alright.
if you spot timber, lumber, or stone, you should probably be able to work out that it's either lumber or stone. Hopefully.
Right. So we got the letter from this fucking desk.
I'm following.
Is this like a king bedroom and not like a barracks? Or is that a
Yeah.
smoky table or something?
I'll
That's
have a
a
look at where you are. Amara and Sanja found shit tons of food. Lucius, yeah, this is it's a bed that doesn't look like it gets used, a desk that doesn't look like it gets used, and an altar that does get used. It has bones and blood and shit in it.
I'm gonna snapcast detect magic again, and just have a peek around to see if there's any stuff in here.
There's some there's an altar of Bane, naturally. There's a Bane holy symbol made of bloodstone.
Alright, so I mean, in Death Knight, he probably doesn't have the kind of stuff Lucius is hoping to find.
I'm going to use first level spell slot to Burning Hands. All of
Oh, wait.
No, we're taking over this, remember? We agreed to take over, not to burn it all.
No, it's just food. It's food.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Alright.
If we take over, we need all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Amara's just gonna pack a couple of rations of smoked salmon because that shit be tasty.
Oh wait, smoked salmon. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I look really oh fuck, that was close. I quite like fish. All right, great.
Okay, that's a barracks. I
She
doubt
looks
it'd
at
be
isn't this like cannibalism?
No, I'm closer to a frog than a fish, but don't tell the others.
My lips are sealed.
trapdoor to I'll call everyone over to the northernmost room. There's a trapdoor.
I'll use.
It could be.
I'm gonna use message to contact Adrastia. Is everything alright up there?
I'll just respond with one word, yes.
Alright, while you check that, I'm gonna check this other room across here real quick.
I'm gonna inspect this with detect magic, and I'm also gonna properly investigate it. I want to see if it's trapped.
Make an investigation roll. Yeah, you have advantage since I assume you're taking 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm taking my time. If it's teleportation circle down here, this is where I expect the fucking traps to be.
And it's not trapped, it is arcane locked. So short of a knock spell, it's pretty fucking hard to open.
Dispel magic.
Spell magic?
Yeah.
The door is open. Or at least it's unlocked.
I will open it a tiny bit and send my homunculus down to investigate.
All right. The homunculus finds a locked door.
Arctic, in this room, is there anything in here magical?
Beds,
Amara
a couple of
casted.
holy symbols, but they're not magic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, a couple of holy symbols made of iron and bloodstone, worth 100 gold, maybe even more. But they're obviously to blame.
Zevrum's our lockpicker, isn't he? I'll grab Zevrum and bring him down.
All right, so I'll put your.
Do we like hear stuff down there, or?
Make a perception check at disadvantage. You do hear voices discussing things quietly.
Alright. Yeah, I'll call everyone except Adrastia. If this is a single room, we'll clear it out. But if there's more than a single room, I'll call Adrastia down.
All right, your homunculus should be in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, of the massive map.
Alright, yeah. And I'm gonna call everyone else down as well, except for Adrastia. For now.
In the room? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm practically undetectable with all my stacking bonuses.
What does your homunculus see, Lucius?
So the trapdoor was locked with the arcane lock. And there's a locked door down there. This trapdoor, how thick is it? Like, would sound pass through, or?
Well, I suppose we've heard them, right? Or was that through the door with the homunculus?
That's with my homunculus down there.
Okay, sure.
Like, after the trapdoor was opened. Is there any possibility of them not being aware of an attack, or?
A slight possibility.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm gonna call everyone down as Zevrum opens the door, and I want us to just blitz whatever's in there. I'm gonna stand behind Zevrum to counterspell anything that gets thrown at him when the door opens, but...
I think I'm just about to put the second Lucius down. I'll get rid of one.
I'll be behind Lucius as well.
I'll put, where's Keviak? Still on the top level, maybe. There he is.
So yeah, I want Zevrum picking the door, Keviak right next to him, and I'll be right behind the two of them.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll put Zevrum up the front. The rest of you can arrange yourselves as you wish.
Keviak, you're our bulwark here. Down at
Alright.
the bottom left-hand corner of the map.
The map. Yeah, hold on just a second.
We ought to be careful, because it could be mages defending the circle.
Are we destroying the circle?
For now, we'll just, like, kick a portion of it out. Ideally, we can have it in another situation where it'll cost us 5,000 or 6,000 gold to repair.
Arctic, roughly how much time has passed since we breached the tower initially?
12 minutes.
Alright, before they do anything at the door, Amara's gonna activate her second blade song.
Alright.
We should be very careful. Extreme caution.
And then she is going to haste. Actually, no, she's gonna haste Keviak instead. Sorry.
Alright.
You mean bring his AC up another 2 to what, 28?
Yeah, that's right, baby. The
Raid.
untouchable dwarf.
Raid boss, man.
Well, you make 4 attacks now, right? With haste.
Yeah.
5 of our frenzy.
28 AC.
Alright, so Keviak, we want you up at the door up front with Zevrum.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Zevrum picks the lock, the door swings open, and we'll leave it there for the week.
Ah! I was hoping to finish this. Oh, do we level up after the Death Knight fight?
You wish.
Oh, I do.
Oh, Carl, I don't want to be doing leveling up at the start of a session. Can we at least know that much? Because this is the second time we've killed him since we leveled up.
If this place was complete, I'd tell you.
Can you at least tell us if we will when it's finished so we can work stuff out during the week?
Oh yeah, you will.
I really don't want to spend 40 minutes next game doing the leveling up.
Sure. Yeah, you will.
Alright. Awesome.
So 7th level spells, huh? Wowee.
So everyone keep in mind what you're going to do so we can make it quickly.
And more importantly, keep in mind what you've already used.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's why, like, I discourage you from... But you want to do it? Go ahead. I discourage it.
Yeah, I'm not laying, like, rolled HP or anything. I just mean, like, make your choices on what you're gonna do so that we don't have to spend ages deciding next week.
Doing it, yeah.
Sure.
We can, implement it all easily if we get it all sorted.
Yeah. Like, me and Sanj need to discuss what exact spells we're taking. It's not something that needs to be added straight away, but...
Not for, that's
Yeah.
That'll be that's all. It's all a secret from here on up. 7th level plus.
Ah, alright then.
It's all secretive. No, I ain't sharing anything. Maybe.
Alright, we're getting competitive, are we?
No,
to see
no,
who's the best
no.
person?
Of course not. No, God.
Uh,
No, I wouldn't dare.
wouldn't dare.
Lucius starts scheming anyway. He says no, but he means yes. I'll show him. I'll show him. Oh, that
fun
was
session today,
one.
guys. Wow.
One hell of a fight.
See, what did I tell you? I said meticulously well oiled, and we did great.
Oh, screw you! Heal here, heal here. Hey, sir, make it big. I'm just looking at you over here.
Oh,
I think I found my niche.
I think that might be the most difficult fight we've done so far.
That was amazing, Arctic. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff, dude. As usual.
That was not easy.
And oh my god, some of the...
That was a full session, like, combat? Fuck.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, oh my... Normally I'll have, like, rolls all over the place, but for some reason, whenever I'm playing Lucius, the rolls always conform to his character.
Oh, that deception.
Yeah, like...
That was so good.
What is the one thing that Lucius kind of focuses on that is, like, his
Well, I'm
prime goal? His own self-preservation. And the one time I rolled double nat 20s is on a deception against the Death Knight to play dead.
He's awesome. They're just so fucking awesome.
Because, I mean, that Death Knight, from the kind of practicality he's shown in his personality, I don't doubt that if he'd stepped out the door and realized who it was lying there, I'm pretty sure he probably would have just coup de grace me.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I gotta
It's
bounce
like,
on the station
oh.
today. I'll see you later.
See you,
Bye.